I really did like when I made that one.
Huh.
That all come out of that whole thing was my little invention there. I made that whole thing.
I hit the start and it said an error occurred. Wait a moment.
Uh,
There it goes. No something. Oh no, it's
Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.
Delicious things to eat.
The popcorn can't be beat. The sparkling drinks are just dandy. The chocolate bars and the candy. So let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.
hello, Howard.
hey Howard,
Good
how you
morning.
doing?
What's the movie tonight? Howard wants to know.
I'm not allowed to say.
Okay.
Ariel said we're playing a new game tonight. See who can guess the movie first. I think probably whoever sees the opening credits first will probably guess it, but I may be overestimating our crowd.
You'll like it, Howard.
It's the Scarlet Clue. Hey, it had a unanimous vote, actually.
Well, how'd you get that one? It's from 1945.
Because it's all these movies didn't get copyrighted. That's why.
Oh,
Yeah, nobody kept up with them. Although McClintock also said it was safe, but
Right.
I did run this one through the
Yep.
Buccaneers and
Yep.
didn't get any.
Awesome.
Oh, you must have. When did you vote, Howard? Last I looked, there was only 2 people voted. That was today.
Well, you see, Howard, you voted for the Hunchback, and it was the Hunchback, so they didn't know what you were talking about. Remember, he's the penmanship, whatever he calls himself, the tyrant or whatever.
Hunchak was the funny-looking guy in Mars Attacks. Remember, they'd go ack ack.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You see that new thing they added backstage, Nikki?
yeah. I was gonna ask if it was just me or.
Yeah, it was there whenever I came in. I guess it's just something new they slipped in. They didn't even do an announcement on it. I went back to see if it was in the news items. I mean, it's not like a biggie. It just saves you a couple of clicks to do stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, pretty soon there'll be one on top, there'll be one on the right side, and everywhere.
I thought we'd see Finkel put some kind of a video up by now.
Yeah,
Must not have had much happen downtown today.
it didn't seem like much was happening. Oh, okay, Howard. I think you did it at 8 o'clock, right? What do you do it every hour? That's one thing I don't hear where I live here. There's no church bell, not that I know of.
We get. I used to for a while there. My nurses used to always come like right around 12, and I a couple of times when there'd be a different nurse coming, they always ask you all those same stupid questions. It's like, you see me 24 times a week, my pills haven't changed. But anyway,
Yeah,
it'd hit 12 o'clock and I'd go, I have been hearing this ringing in my ears. And someone would be like, well, have you had any dizziness? And it would take a while. And then finally they'd hear it because at 12 o'clock, you know, it like rings like a whole song. So it goes on for a couple of minutes.
Yeah.
I ever tell you the story about the guy that had no arms and went for looking for a job?
Uh-uh.
This was, you know, back in ye olden days. He was born with no arms. And of course, he grew up sort of as a, you know, the village and that all took care of him and stuff. And as he got older, he just got tired of being, you know, dependent on everybody and went around to all the different shops and stuff saying, hey, do you have a job? I'll do anything. And then, no, we got nothing you can do. Hey, do you have, no, we got nothing. No, how do you expect to be a blacksmith with no arms? Finally, just out of desperation, he goes to the church. And he says, Padre, he says, I'm really tired of having everybody take care of me. Do you have any jobs around here at all that I could do? And the preacher says, well, the only job I have, he says, our bell ringer just quit. He went to another town to live with his family. He says, if you think you can do that job, you can have it. And the guy says, okay. And he goes walking over to the steps to the bell tower, and the preacher thinks he's going to like grab the rope with his teeth, but then he goes upstairs, and the preacher's following him, wondering what he's doing. He gets up into the bell tower, and he backs up to the one side, and he goes running across and flings himself head first at the bell. Bong! And, and the preacher says to him, well, if you can do that 3 times a day, morning, noon, and evening, he says, you got the job. The guy says, thanks. I'll see you in the morning. Next morning, the guy shows up, goes up there, backs up, runs across the floor, bong. And he does that for about a week. And the one day before the noon bell, the lady that cleaned the church, she went up and scrubbed the bell tower. And when the guy goes up to ring the bell, he didn't notice that she left a little puddle of water there. And when he backs up to the wall and he goes running across to ring the bell, and his foot slips and he goes right out the other side of the tower, bang, down onto the cobblestone road. And a crowd gathers. And they're all, what's going on? And the constable comes up, what's going on here? What's going on? People saying, we don't know. This guy just fell out of the sky. And he comes and he looks around the crowd and he says, does anybody know who he is? And the one guy steps forward and he says, I don't know his name, but his face rings a bell.
Yeah. I didn't know she closed her channel there, Cart. I don't know. You know anything, Nikki?
Oh, I just saw stuff from her today.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I don't know what I don't know what's going on then.
Matter of fact,
I was going to say double check it because I looked earlier. I saw a post from Specs saying that Northwoods was down, and then I went and looked and Northwoods was there. So I wonder if maybe YouTube is having some funny. Well, I don't see Witchy Woman under my.
Did you like my Poison Ivy song, Cart?
okay, no, Witchy Woman is not. She did shut her.
And I don't see Lucy either.
Maybe she's gonna take a break.
Yeah, she might be taking a break from everything. And
Oh, you know what? Her one song was sort of like, fuck you, all you haters. I'll see you later.
yeah,
You're welcome, Cart. That's a good one.
yeah, right now, I know that the haters are really getting to her, and that's why she's putting out, she put out that fuck you, all you haters.
It's just YouTube, guys. We
Yeah.
can't let people get to us. And Cart, we had a conversation one night, and I was explaining to people that Muxter was like poison ivy, and then it just came to my mind. Oh, I'm going to make a song about that, and that's what came out of that one.
Matter of fact.
See, when people hate on me, you know what I do?
You don't care.
Well, yeah, I don't care. I just go to the bathroom, take a dump, and then I flush them down the toilet. Oh, okay. Yeah, Killen helped me out with that one, Cart. Oh, and yeah, I see you like my song there, Nikki. The bathroom one, whatever it's called.
Yeah.
Emergency. That's funny, right? That was a good one.
Yeah. She might have shut her YouTube channels down, but I know that she's still on Discord.
Okay. Yeah, there's more crap happening in Discord than on YouTube, but
Oh, I don't go on any of the servers.
no, that's where all the vile is.
Yeah.
All the pus, all the cancer, and everything else.
Yeah.
But I am in Discord. Look me up. Yeah, he loved it. Yeah, it was funny. That one also came out of a conversation that we had, and that was something that he had said one night. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to write a song about that one.
Just like a lot of the Black Squirrel ones
Yeah,
came out of a conversation.
Yeah, all comes out of
One
conversations. Yeah. I mean, I can think of some crazy things, but naturally I wouldn't, No, I did come up with the emergency one. That one is just my sick mind because I have nothing else better to do. At least I made it tasteful. I didn't want to make it like gross or anything, just I wanted to be funny.
Right.
And the clip with the dude on the toilet, that was funny too. And the paper flying in the air. He was like,
Yeah.
ooh, at least make sure you check for toilet paper. Yeah.
I think it does too, Cart.
Oh yeah, it does. Yeah, I had to throw that in there. That was another one that I made just an instrumental, and Killen had told me, hey, that sounds like a horror movie type song in the back, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna record just like talking, and then I'm gonna put it in there. I'm gonna say you're gonna die, and then I just made it match up. It's kind of a stupid video, but it's fun. Again, if people watch it, they probably won't get it. They're like, what is this guy doing? And why is there a squirrel in there?
Right.
Those are all inside jokes,
Right.
If
And
you
then
don't-
there was, I forget which one it was. I gotta go look.
You got to use inside jokes because none of us ever go outside.
And again,
Right.
if you know, it's because of that simple reason. If you know, you know. If you don't, then oh well, you guys missed out.
Well, it was something on February 20th that you put out. I have no idea what it was, but whatever
No,
it was good because it got Mr. Nicky rolling too. Unless
Okay.
it was something that you just sent to me.
Could be. Let me check. I have to switch my account to make sure I know what it is. But yeah. I have way too many channels.
Now I gotta go look.
Yeah, I'm pulling it up now. You said February 20th?
Around then, yeah. So about a month ago.
Pull up my little list here.
Oh, unless it was.
February 12th. No.
Hang on.
Oh, hey, Howard, I think you might have commented on the wrong thread.
I'm on the wrong channel. That's what it is.
It might be the one with the garden gnome. Yeah, I
Oh,
think so.
Top one.
Huh?
February, I put a bunch up in February 21. Let's see. 2020. Yeah, generally stupid. Yeah. Yeah, that was a good one. It's 5 minutes long, though.
Yeah.
It's okay, Kiwi. Don't say hello to me.
Hi, Kiwi.
What's going on, Kiwi?
I'm trying to limit the shorts a bit. Now, Cart, that was just way too many all at once.
Yeah.
Just try to do a couple at a time.
And Nerdy Song came out real good too. That song I like a lot. The second Nerdy Song.
I don't think I saw that one.
Yeah, you saw it because you was like, "Oh, you did a better job than mine." I hate you.
Oh,
for
okay. I thought you meant the new. I thought you meant one you just put up today. I thought
Oh no,
there's
no,
another
no,
one
no.
on the second channel. Okay.
No, it's that one that you know. Yeah.
I know if I know.
Let me switch back.
Yeah, I thought you might pop in last night, Cart, or yesterday afternoon for you.
I was up, but I was doing something, and then I had to go to bed because I ain't slept like in 2 days. And then the stupid dog keeps waking me up. Surprised he ain't up right now.
I go to bed, like
Well, it was-
clockwork, guys.
Yeah.
Well, it was like I think it was like 11:45 that I got the urge.
I think I went to bed after one. It was after 1:30 when I went to bed.
I thought you might have been like working on a video or something.
No, I was just I play music for Ricky. I'll go up and then I'll play her a couple songs, and then she gets pissed off and says, "All right, enough of that crap. I don't. How many times you gonna listen to the same damn song?" But yeah, whatever. She doesn't get it.
Why does Kiwi
good
ask? Kiwi ask if I'm in a better mood. When am I ever not in a good mood? You know, fuck you, Kiwi. Go back to New Zealand where you belong.
I hate to see him in a bad mood.
Yeah, you know, to tell you the truth, you guys have never seen me in a full out rage.
No. You know what I was gonna say. Even even probably Sarge is listening. I don't know if he may be.
No, that was just him on the phone. He's on his way out to dinner.
Oh, What are you guys going to talk about after Donald Trump's gone? I mean, he's giving you guys material, man. Come on. You know what I mean?
Yeah, once he's gone, they're not going to have nothing to talk about or complain about.
Well, there'll be something to talk about, but not like him. You know what I mean? He's he's different. Trump is way different.
Yeah, like I can only do so many things about Todd. And
Yeah. Now,
people keep telling me to quit making fun of Mexicans.
yep.
Well, that was just you, but
I thought I was the donkey in the back over there in that video, but
could you read what I had on it?
No. Did it say something?
Yeah. One side said, because it was like it had like saddlebags or whatever, you know.
Yeah.
One side had eat at Jose's, best tacos in TJ, and the other said frijoles just like your abuela used to make.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I just wrote no tacos for you, Nikki. I forget what Nikki wrote something, and I wrote back in there. But yeah. I'll always have a job, Kiwi.
Sometimes, well, you know, I just invented a word for it. I insert cookies, little hidden things that I know are there. And
Yeah.
They're Easter eggs.
oh, that's what they call them. You're right.
Yeah.
Damn. I was trying to make fun of myself saying I invented the thing and I mentioned the wrong thing.
I call them
Yeah.
tacos myself, but yeah, Nikki is right.
Yeah, that is actually what I was thinking of, was the Easter eggs.
Easter eggs, but you said cookies. Okay.
I don't know why they call it that. Easter's coming up too, so
I think probably because of hiding Easter eggs.
yes. Hiding in plain sight, right? That's what it is.
Yeah.
Yes, still the janitor. I still get toilet duty. Remember that guy in the other video who he was crapping himself? That's what I'm cleaning up right now. And I don't mean Sarge. Yeah, house maintenance. Yeah, I'm an engineer or a porter or however you say it. They got fancy names. What do they call the garbage? Don't they have some kind of
a separate one from that.
They call them something engineers. The garbage men.
Oh.
They look almost the same.
Yeah, I can't think. I have heard them say things like,
the thing is that those guys make good money. A lot of them do.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
The city ones, yeah.
Yeah, the city ones, yeah.
I probably should start the movie, huh? I don't even know how long this one is.
Excuse me.
I imagine it's going to be under 2 hours, I would think.
Wasted management engineer, yeah.
Of course, I have this fear of starting one of these and it'll be like, remember that one went to watch and it was actually a thing talking about the movie and they never actually
the director, the director's cut or whatever it's called with the comments.
Anyway, this one is called The Scarlet Clue.
You can talk to the lion, Kiwi. That's who's intelligent.
stay here. I'm going to telephone. Right. Chan. Gee, I'm mighty glad to see you again, Charlie.
Captain Flynn, most happy to meet old friend. You work fast as usual. I'm in town only an hour, and yet already you have telephoned me.
Boy, the minute I got your telegram, I started watching all trains.
You contact mysterious Mr. Roush?
Sure, picked him up the minute he got off the train. And Hodge, that's one of my men over there, he and I have trailed him for 7 hours.
Roush, no, you follow him?
He couldn't help it. I figured you were about to make an important arrest, so we've kept close to him. He's on that tug over there now.
I did not want to arrest him yet.
You didn't.
Roush's agent in pay of someone trying to steal radar secrets from our government. Merely wanted you to locate him so I could observe him myself.
Oh, so you could trail him to the head of the gang who's trying to steal the radar, eh? Oh, gee, I'm awful sorry, Charlie.
Oh, no matter, no matter. Perhaps we arrest him anyhow. Then we put him someplace where you not be sorry anymore.
Oh, thanks.
Roush used this car?
Oh, no. No, that was parked when we got here.
He's still on the boat.
All right, let's go. In there.
Blood on floor.
It's Roush. He's dead, stabbed within the last 20 minutes.
Here, print. Someone stepped in blood, leave print. I'm afraid, Captain, murderer arrive and depart in car on dock, which just leave.
And I didn't even look at the license plate.
I look.
Get me the coroner. Hello, Doc. This is Flynn talking. We just brought in a homicide. Get me a quick report, will you? Thanks. Sit down, Charlie. Come on. Give me the radio room. This is Flynn talking. Check on a stolen car numbered,
9B2X54.
9B2X54. Yeah? Huh. That car's been reported stolen by Miss Diane Hall, a radio actress of the Cosmo Radio Center.
Cosmo Radio Center. They broadcast by television.
Yeah, their offices are on the 10th floor.
10th floor. Same floor as Hamilton Research Laboratory.
Yeah. And say, doesn't that fella Hamilton experiment in radar?
Radar, radio. Believe we'll soon meet Miss Diane Hall. Tonight.
If he ain't a black market man, my name ain't Birmingham, and I can prove it is.
He's right. That man's business is as dark as
It ain't exactly that dark.
Can you identify him from a picture?
Yes, sir. As mad as I am with that man, I hate to think of what I think of him. It makes me blush.
Here, look through this.
If it's in here, I'll sure find it. And I hope it's in there, too. Now, let me see. No. That's a funny little character, ain't it? No. Uncle Nicodemus. I wonder what he's doing. Look at that zoot suit he got on. That's killed him, ain't it?
Yeah.
Big House sure makes some funny suits. There he is. No. Let's see. Right along here. There. Let's see now. No, that ain't him. It's right
Why did
over
you turn that page over so quick?
Oh, that page? Oh, that's a desperate character. You don't want to see that. Come on, we want to look over here. Now, right here. He's right over here.
Well, I want to look at it.
All right, if you... Well, what you know about that?
What do you know about that?
Well, you see, it's a little, it's a little error. You see, I had that suit made for a masquerade. I went to a ball, you know, and I win the contest. And you should have seen me dance. I jumped up. Here's the step I did.
You expect us to believe that?
Well, it could be.
Are you two trying to kid us? I'm going to run you both in.
Look,
wait a minute.
You can't do that to us. I came here looking for Pop.
Yeah, you don't know who he is.
Hey, wait a minute. What's going on here? Who are these two? He says he's Charlie Chan's son.
So sorry, I must apologize, Captain. What he say is true. This is number 3 son, Tommy. And this one is second assistant, Birmingham Brown. Both at times often feeble-minded.
All right, boys.
Now, you two are supposed to take baggage to hotel.
We did, Pop. Then we came looking for you. You know we have to look after you.
You look after me until I'm out of sight.
Oh, Pop, you know we're a big help to you. Your worries are our worries. In fact, no trouble is too big for us.
Some of your trouble too big for me. Come, we must investigate slight case of murder.
Murder? Well, here I come.
Here I go. Uh-oh. The end of the line. Now, she can't do that to me. I paid her my alimony this morning. She can't do that to me. Mr. Chan, come get me out, please. I done changed my mind. Mr. Chan.
Mr. Brett, the manager is coming right out, Mr. Chan.
Thank you.
I'm Mr. Brett, Mr. Chan.
So happy to meet you.
I'm sorry to keep you waiting, but we've just finished a broadcast. Now, why do you wish to see Miss Hall? Is she in trouble?
I wish to speak to Miss Hall regarding her automobile.
Oh, well, right this way, sir.
I mop and mop and mop, so by a walk on the floor till my nerves go yingle-yangle.
Well, we haven't learned to walk on the ceiling yet.
I speak serious stuff and you speak Yorks. Who are you? What you want here?
I'm Tommy Chan. This is Birmingham Brown. We're assistant to Charlie Chan, the world-famous detective.
Hold there. Miss Swenson.
You Benimini. Sorry, Mr. Brett.
Right this way, Mr. Chan.
They told me to advertise on the air. Well, any program that smells like the one you people just put on needs the air. And you think I'm going to continue paying you? Well, this is radio. I try to put on a program, and the manager himself lets in tourists to gape at us like goldfish.
Mrs. Marsh.
Herbert.
People...
Herbert Sinclair. You were supposed to definitely inform the management that I wanted no sightseers in the studio while my actors were either rehearsing or broadcasting. Quiet! Never mind making excuses.
Mrs. Marsh, these people are not tourists. This gentleman is here because, well, it's something I'm sure won't happen again.
You've said that before. And so have you. Don't talk back to me. Well, what do you want?
Really wish private conversation with Miss Diane Hall.
You wish to see me?
You are Miss Hall?
Yes?
Permit me to introduce myself.
Permit me to depart. Breaking into conferences that I'm paying for. Come, Herbert.
I am Charlie Chan, representative of federal government.
The federal government?
The law? Oh,
Oh, well, when the law arrives, Willie Rand departs. Toodaloo.
Miss Hall, tonight you report car stolen.
Oh, that. But it wasn't stolen. It was merely borrowed.
By whom, please?
Well, I don't know. You see, Gloria and I... Oh, excuse me. This is Gloria Bain, Mr. Chan. After rehearsal tonight, Gloria and I went out to the parking lot.
And Diane's car was gone.
So I telephoned police. Then we went to a restaurant, ate, talked with some friends, and came back up here.
And there was Diane's car right back in the parking lot.
Your car missing about 8:30 tonight?
That's right. But how did you know?
And why should the federal government be interested in a stolen car that wasn't completely stolen?
That is all. I'm most fortunate to have met such charming radio ladies. Hope to meet you again. Very soon, perhaps.
Oh, I beg your pardon.
Sir, to meet a gentleman who apologizes for bumping you in these days is a rare thing indeed. He is either a coward or a gentleman. I give you credit for the latter.
Mr. Chan, this is Mr. Horace Carlos, the Shakespearean actor, now of motion pictures and radio.
And television, Mr. Brett? Of course. Yes, once the foremost Shakespearean actor of my time, but now, cha. Now I am known only for the mask behind which I hide when I play the mad monster. On radio, screen, and television. Still, it is a living. And so, good night to you, one and all.
Carlos acts on and off the stage. Did you learn everything that you came to see this all about?
Yes, thanks for kind assistance.
Well, good. Now, if you will excuse me.
Certainly.
Pop, I don't get it. We came all the way from New York City following a man named Rausch.
Rausch was murdered.
Who killed him?
Same person who left that heel print on floor. Right shoe. Print is duplicate of one found in cabin at scene of Rausch's murder. Killer, someone who walked here recently. Perhaps someone we all see. Most interesting place. We'll visit here tomorrow.
Manager, please.
Who's calling?
This is Brett. Rausch was contacted. He was scared. Said the police were after him. He was ready to blab because Charlie Chan was after him, too. But he can't talk now. He's dead. I borrowed Diana's car last night to go meet Rausch. Information? I want the address of the telephone number, Harding, 2535. Yes, I know, but this is Inspector Grady, Precinct Station 27. Thank you. Where? Office 211. Algon Building? Thank you.
Next on list, please.
That's Gloria Bain, radio actress, small time, until she made a hit on Mrs. Marsh's program. Seems to be a gold digger, but she's a hard worker, no record. Diane Hall, radio actress from legitimate stage, New York, came here 2 months ago. Nothing definite on her, except that she lives with Gloria Bain.
Well, thank you so very much, Captain, for your excellent report on my list of suspects.
Charlie, you mean to tell me that you really think that one of these people here is a murderer?
Not only think so, but firmly believe so. But which one? We'll go now to try and find out which one is guilty person.
That's easy, Pop. The murderer will be the one with the guilty look.
Number 3 son have excellent head. Question have always been what it contained.
Well, if it ain't,
Ben Carter's my name.
Benjamin Carter, yeah. Boy, it's been a long time. I haven't seen you since...
Longer than that.
Yeah?
The last time I saw you, you was living
Oh,
over...
I moved from there.
Yeah?
Sure, I moved over to,
How can you live in that neighborhood?
I don't know.
Now, where I'm living, I only pay...
It ain't that cheap, is it?
Sure it is.
Hey, look here.
What?
Is you still married?
No, I divorced her.
Yeah? I know you have a lot of...
You got me wrong. You got me wrong. I got married again.
No kidding.
I sure did.
Yeah?
Say, not changing the subject.
Mhm.
Have you got a...
No, I don't smoke.
No.
Hey, look here. Wasn't you in the...
Yeah, but I got an honorable discharge.
You did?
I sure did.
What was the matter?
Well, I developed a kind
Oh,
of...
that's a terrible pain.
Yeah.
Yeah, it starts right along.
No, more in the back.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
What are you doing for it?
Well, I was taking some...
Don't take them, Ben. They'll make you sleep.
Yeah?
Sure. Now, what you should have taken...
I did.
You know what?
What?
That's how come I like to talk to you.
Yeah.
Because me and you seem to agree with each other.
We sure do do it.
Yeah. I wonder...
Oh, it's about...
Is it that late?
It sure is.
Well, thank you.
I'll be seeing you.
Au revoir.
Au revoir.
Bonsoir.
Casa mañana.
Come and the food.
Who's your friend?
He didn't say.
Huh?
No, you didn't say.
You know, Pop, I've got an idea about this case.
Yes, well,
Well, I had an idea, but it's gone now.
possibly could not stand solitary confinement. Quiet, please. We go now to watch studio rehearsal.
No, Walter. You've broken your promise to me. Just when the landlord has broken our lease, and Grandmama has broken her leg. Oh, Grandmama, what are we to do?
Well, tears are all right to wash out your eyes, but they used up too many handkerchiefs. So face the future with a smile, my children, for tomorrow is bound to be another day. It is just bound to be.
What does the future hold in store for Jean and her so lovable family? Have you tried a Marcia's mellow mixed waffle covered with just oodles and oodles of melted butter and...
Shut up! You two. Oodles and oodles of butter. With butter rationed so strictly? Who wrote that in?
Well, I thought it sounded nice.
You thought? That's a lie. The whole program sounds as stupid as you. I should cancel my contract here and give my account to some other network.
Mrs. Marsh, if that's how you feel about it, why don't you,
Why don't I... What, Mr. Brett?
let us change the script and the announcement?
Then do it instead of talking about it. And you, learn how to talk like a human instead of a gloop, or I'll change announcers too. Also,
Sorry to interrupt again.
Huh, you're sorry. If you want to speak to Miss Hall again, you'll wait till we're finished.
So sorry. Must speak to everyone present.
All of us?
But why? Regarding a murder.
Murder? But yesterday you said you were investigating my stolen car.
Person who steal your car commit murder.
But who was killed?
A Mr. Roush.
I never heard of him. Thank goodness.
You know what, Toby? I'd like to get on the radio sometime. If I could get on... Oh, excuse me. Tommy!
What's the matter?
I got an urge that I want to leave, but my legs won't cooperate with me.
You want to leave for where?
I just saw something going there. It's a combination between Dracula and a zombie, just fresh out of a graveyard.
A graveyard?
Mm-hmm, but an old one.
Well, that I gotta see.
Well, go ahead. I ain't no hoe.
What dost thou wish, laddie?
Oh, nothing, sir. Excuse me. A friend of mine was seeing things.
Did you see it?
Yeah, it's hanging right on the door.
It's hanging. It ain't knocked your left go.
One moment. We go 10th floor. Come.
Fellows, that always connect. Well, Charlie Chan. It's good to see you again.
I'm most happy to see you, Mr. Hamilton. This is number 3 son Tommy.
How are you?
And Birmingham Brown. These boys are second-team assistants. You receive my telegram and follow instructions?
Immediately. All of our radar equipment has been taken away by the government.
What about record of experiments and copies of secret patents?
The government has the originals. I have my own copies in the safe.
Contents of safe only secure so long as someone outside watching safe.
You know, since receiving your wire, I've found evidence of several attempts to break in here. Do you think I ought to hire special guards?
No. Now that I am present, contents of safe becomes trap, and papers inside are only bait with which to catch enemy rat.
Sure a lot of gadgets in here.
Yes, useful gadgets, too. Right here, we began the work that today allows our night fighters to hunt down and destroy enemy airplanes without even seeing them.
Gosh.
That sounds spooky.
Merely radar.
Radar? Radar? Well, what is radar?
Well, radar is, well, it's sort of, Birmingham, don't you know anything?
I know as much about radar as you do. Do I know anything? Now, you ought to know I studied radar.
What is that?
A temperature or climatic tunnel.
You make weather in tunnel?
Yes. That is, the extremes of heat and cold. To test the reliability of radar and television in all sorts of climatic conditions. The tunnel has 2 compartments, one for heat and one for cold. That light works flashing whenever there's a foreign body in the tunnel, no matter what the weather in there.
Now, this is a funny thing here. Now, what is this? Help! Mr. Chance, help! There's lightning and striking all which way. Help! Mr. Chance! Good gracious, Mr. Help! Mr. Chance! Help! Help! Mr. Chance! Help! 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 Mr. Chance!
Birmingham. When in strange laboratories, do not poke nose into strange machines like these. Also keep finger out of same. Goodbye, Mr.
Goodbye, Charlie. Thank you for coming in. Well, happy to have met you. Hope to see you some more. Bye. Goodbye, gentlemen. Come in.
May I speak to you for a moment, Mr. Brett?
Mr. Brett. Why all the formality, Gloria?
I'm here on business. I want better parts and more money, starting tomorrow.
You say that as if you were ordering me to give them to you.
I am.
Now, look here, young lady. Instead of getting more parts, you're liable to lose those you already have.
I wouldn't be so hasty, Mr. Brett. You'd better let me finish.
Please, Gloria, I'm busy.
Remember these?
Remember them? What do you mean?
That's the last pack of my private matches, Mr. Brett. And I gave them to you yesterday morning in this building.
Well, does that entitle you to order me to give you better jobs?
Diane's car was stolen last night. I found these later in the seat. Well?
Is this blackmail?
Oh, that's bad, isn't it? Perhaps I just better give these to Mr. Chan and see what he says.
Oh, wait. I'll see that you get better jobs.
Thank you so much, Mr. Brett.
Manager, please.
Who's calling?
This is Brett talking. Listen, Gloria Bain, an actress here, knows that I used Diana Hall's car last night. She's blackmailing me. What'll I do?
Personally, I think the program needs an entire change of personnel. However, I'll listen from my office, and then I'll decide. What did you say? Then don't say it. Come along.
Pop, how can we solve a case just by watching people through a glass?
What detective needs is great patience.
Oh, I know that. When it comes to detective work, I know my P's and Q's.
But are you familiar with the rest of alphabet?
Oh, Walter, to drink when your wife's in trouble, to say nothing of my broken leg.
Drink? It seems as though I've heard that word before.
What are we to do? Trouble. Nothing but trouble staring us in the face. We must move by the 1st of the month, and we've no place to go. Why can't we settle down and be like other people?
Now keep your chin up, Mary, and look on the brighter side.
Of course, Grandmama, you're always right. Always.
I never had such a sudden headache in my life.
I was all set to do some fancy ad-libbing myself. Uh-oh, the battle axe.
Well, it wasn't bad. That is, not as bad as usual. You sounded poorly toward the end. Better stop gadding about. Come along. Do you want to stand here talking all night?
Can I get you anything, Gloria?
A cigarette might help.
Oh.
Thank you.
Will you give me a light, Mr. Brett?
Well, of course.
Oh, that's better.
Gloria, what happened?
Get young lady to dressing room. Quick, hurry. Bring her in here.
I beg your pardon.
Yes, please.
Why is it that whenever anything happens around here, you're always on hand?
That's just what they always telling me down at the office.
Hey, Tommy, I know the cigarette shortage is tough, but that ain't no reason why you should snitch a cigarette butt from that old lady.
You know I don't smoke, but what other people try to grab often turn out to be valuable clue.
Clue to what?
Well, that's what we'll have to find out.
You just including me out.
Did anybody call a doctor?
Doctor, no use now. Young lady already dead.
Dead.
The coroner was right, sir.
Well, he said Miss Bain was poisoned.
Toxic reaction proves she was. But I don't know what type poison was used. I've never run into it before.
Say, do you suspect any of the people who were present when she died?
Suspect everyone on general principle. But two assistants already watching person who interests me most. Thank you so much, Doctor.
Good night.
Good night.
Well, what do you want?
Why, Cooper.
Broad. How are you?
Not brought now. It's Brett.
Come on in. So it's Brett now instead of Broad, huh? It was Brett when we worked in France together, remember?
Seems like we're working together again.
Thought I recognized your voice on my phone. Asking for the manager, please. Oh, so you're the manager, the head man of the party, huh? Not me. I just answer the phone. Someone else, someone unknown to me, listens in. If the caller is okay, the call is switched away from this line.
I see.
What do you care if we don't know who our boss is? We've worked that way before.
I've got to know, Cooper. There's been 2 murders on this job already.
2 murders? Yeah. I see what you mean. We should know the name of our boss to protect ourselves. Listen. Hello? Who's calling?
Manager, please.
See how it works?
Yeah, I see. Well, if you learn anything, let me know. We'll need a lot of information. We have to squeal.
What's the matter? Someone's coming. I'm going.
You hear nothing which is said inside strange office?
Just a mumble and a jumble, Mr. Chan.
But outside in hall, you overhear Mr. Cooper call Mr. Brett Mr. Brought.
That's right, Pop.
Mean anything to you, Charlie?
British intelligence seeking espionage agent named Rolf Brought.
Ralph Brott. Oh, and the radio station manager calls himself Ralph Brett.
Nothing in office except table, chair, and telephone, huh?
Yes, sir. It must have been a race booker's office because it was just as clean as I is when I make a bet.
Captain, please detail man to check all people coming and going from office 211 Algard building.
Right.
Believe we make Mr. Brett surprise visit. Come.
Boy, here we go again. Surprise visit.
Don't surprise me.
Brett absent downstairs, also here.
Do you think he's run away, Pop? Is that the heel print you're looking for?
Person who wear this shoe, kill Roush.
My gosh, you mean Brett murdered this fellow Roush?
Must locate Mr. Brett at once.
Manager, please.
Who's calling?
Brett. Listen, Charlie Chan knows all about the Roush murder. He's after me. You've got to protect me. What'll I do? Right here in this building.
Doorman say Mr. Brett's still here. Has not left building. Mr. Ryan.
Yeah.
You see Mr. Brett lately?
I saw him eavesdropping outside of his own office, as if there were a couple of ex-wives in there waiting to collect alimony. Not funny, huh?
When you see this?
About 20 minutes ago.
Pop, that's when we were in there.
Must ask police to guard all doors.
Police? Why?
Because Brett is a murderer.
Brett, a murderer? That kills me. Nice people I'm working for.
Birmingham, we've got to find Brett.
Well, what's the rush?
Because he's the killer.
Yeah, it'll just be my luck to catch up with it.
Come on.
Say, it's 8 hours since Brett has been seen. You know, he must have a hideout somewhere in this building.
You have men posted at every exit?
Sure, he can't get by them.
Think we'll take a look on various floors.
Good.
Gotta change the water before I'm cleaning some more.
You know, Birmingham, everywhere we go, we bump into that woman.
Oh, don't be so suspicious, Tommy. After a while, you be telling me I did the murder. Look here. Did you see,
Not in the last 10 minutes.
No.
No, but there was the fella here.
Him?
Yeah.
Oh, he ain't the one.
No.
No, the fella I'm looking for.
I didn't see him. But if you wait until
I ain't got time.
No.
But maybe if you could.
I'm busy that night.
Oh, sure, no.
Yeah.
So look here.
What?
Do you think that,
no, it's getting late.
Yeah.
Why don't you
I ain't got a phone.
No.
But I could if you would.
Well, my car's in the shop.
Oh, it is?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'll see you then.
I'll be seeing you. Call me,
Okay,
huh?
kid.
Okay, so long.
All right, goodbye. Do you know that
He can't be that bad.
Look, the laboratory door's open.
Yeah?
Do you suppose Brett's in here?
Well, if he is, let him stay in there. I'm tired of tangling with them gadgets. Well, it ain't no use being this lonesome. Nobody home. Let's go.
Wait.
Oh, what's the matter?
Look, the safe been robbed. Perhaps the robber's still in here.
Robbers and murders. Why, this is a regular cleaning and dyeing place. Let's get out of here.
Come, come.
Could have been a little light around here. Uh-oh, I'm surrounded.
Say, this looks like a good hiding place. Let's take a look.
Let's take a look. And nothing will do him to go in and take a look. You know what, Tommy? When you're hunting a killer, you're supposed to have a guard on the outside, just in case. So I think I'll stay on the outside, just in case.
In case of what?
That the killer's in here.
No, you stay with me.
All right.
Gosh, it's dark in here.
It sure is. Wait, I turn on the light.
Hey, Birmingham, instead of the lights, turn on the thing down forward. I'm going this way. Do it. Hey, who turned off the heat?
Who turned on this coal? Ain't this something?
Oh.
Hey! I sure wish I had some snowshoes.
I wish I had unload underwear.
Boy, Eskimos is crazy to live in this kind of stuff.
Hey, it looks like the place has been robbed.
Looks in this case not deceiving. Flashing light indicates someone in tunnel. Hello? Someone in here?
Is that someone calling?
Yes.
Well?
What was the tunnel bomb?
It ain't a place to get a suntan.
What you two doing here? Anybody else in tunnel?
Nowhere, Pop.
Was flicker light working when you come in here?
Heavy ball again. Well, nothing matters now.
I tell you, Pop, there's no one else in here. But the papers are missing from Hamilton safe.
Someone besides assistants in this tunnel.
We've got Brett, but he's dead. Coroner's just finished, Charlie. He says Brett wasn't poisoned. He died of a fall from a great height.
Brett last seen alive on second floor of Cosmo Building. Later, he found dead on 10th floor. Someone would have us believe victim fall 8 stories up.
Hello. I'll look at the telephone now.
No one sent for you.
Isn't the name Cooper?
Why, yes.
Go on with work. Mr. Cooper, alias Copper, alias Cowper.
Charlie Chan.
I remember you since last time I arrested you. 6 years ago in Singapore, remember?
Yeah, I remember.
Very great pleasure to arrest you again, Mr. Cooper. For whom you work now?
I'm not talking.
You talked with your friend, Mr. Brett, yesterday. Now he is murdered.
Brett? Murdered? I had nothing to do with it. I don't know who I work for. I only answer the phone. Someone else switches the calls. I never hear a thing.
What'd you find out?
There's a cut-in relay installed here, Mr. Chan. Calls can be switched.
Can you locate place where calls switch to?
Yeah, but it might take a couple of days.
Keep working. You gentlemen will remain with Mr. Cooper. He will continue to answer phone calls as usual.
I'll do it. I'm not getting mixed up in murder.
Good. Mr. Dixon?
Yes, the radio impersonator.
Glad to meet you, Mr. Chan.
Radio impersonator. Good. You know what you are to do? Death of Mr. Brett not yet made public. Wish to try experiment.
I'm ready, sir.
Hello? Who's calling?
This is Brett calling. Hurry it up. Brett, I've got to see you.
He hung up.
Dead. Use service elevator. Come 7th floor. If I not there, come 10th floor.
It's the unknown leader, Charlie.
The one you're after, the killer, Pop.
Thank you so much. Please say nothing of this to anyone.
I understand.
No one's in sight, Pop.
We go 10th floor. Wait. We go 10th floor by stairs. You go in elevator. That way we have killer between us.
Well, just walking. Because I was upset. Ah! There's a long way down. Ah! Oh, goodness! Help! Come here, somebody! Help!
elevator already arrived. Birmingham, come out of there.
Is that you, Mr. Chan? For heaven's sakes, come get me out of here.
Well, get down yourself. Get down.
Oh, not without a parachute. One drop of this is certain death.
Birmingham, what are you talking about?
Mr. Chan, what is you standing on?
On the floor.
The floor?
Get down.
Where did that floor come from?
Well, what do you mean, what floor come from? What?
Mr. Chan, when I was down on the 7th floor, that elevator floor went out from under me and left me standing on nothing.
You can sure imagine things, Birmingham.
Imagine. No, I ain't, Mr. Chan. When I went in that elevator, the elevator door closed. That floor went out from under me just like a trap door and left me hanging on my fingernails. I was looking out 8 or 9 floors, straight down.
You mean to say bottom of elevator fall out?
Yes, sir.
Perhaps Mr. Brett received same message we get.
You mean come to the 7th floor, then to the 10th, Pop?
Believe fate save us from dying same way Mr. Brett died. He was killed by fall from great height. We descend to basement.
Yes, Pop.
No, not by elevator. Come. Blood stains on floor of shaft. This is where Mr. Brett fall to death.
You're getting to be a habit. Coming in here and interrupting my program rehearsals. It's an outrage.
Murder also outrage.
Do you know what I pay for my programs?
I'm interested only that murderer shall pay for killing of Miss Bain and Mr. Brett. You all present when Miss Bain die.
You're stupid thinking these people would murder anyone. They're too busy murdering the English language.
Testimony is Miss Bain say she expect more work and more money.
Gloria did say something like that.
That's right.
Who can give her more work and more money? Mr. Brett?
Certainly. He's the slave driver. Or rather, he was.
Very friendly with Mr. Brett?
Gloria couldn't stand him.
She detested him and... Oh,
Yes?
I just remembered. Gloria did say she'd talked with Brett. Gloria said he'd promised her a lot more work. I was surprised because I knew he liked her no better than she liked him.
Wait. Gloria did say something like that. Something about... Oh.
Yes, she say what, Mr. Rand?
Oh, I don't recall. You see, I gab a lot, and other people gab back at me. I can't remember half of the things I hear.
Please try to remember. Might be most important clue.
Yeah, surely. It'll come back to me. And when it does, I'll tell you right away, sir.
Thank you. That is all. Thank you so much.
Thanks indeed. Come, Herbert.
Well, what do you make of it, Charlie?
So many fish in fish market. Even flowers smell same. Much confusion.
We go on in 20 seconds.
This is television experimental station WXK9X, presenting Willie Rand, ace comedian, in his own conception of the dance of the spirit.
What you do here?
Pop, we were just about to go out to look for you.
So it seems.
Honest, Pop. Mr. Rand said he remembers something important. He wants to see you right after this show.
Oh, real flowers.
I had a fever and didn't ask for it.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, we transfer you to Telestudio number 2, where Miguel Moreno and his marimba band carry on during the second portion of the program. But, Willie, what happened to your closing speech?
Did you forget it?
Yes, Willie, what happened?
I don't know what happened. You got a cigarette? Thanks,
Mr. Rand, number 3 son, Tommy, tell me you remember something you wish to tell me.
Now I remember what Gloria told me. And I've got a lot of other good information for you, too.
Yes, yes?
This afternoon, when I was up on the 7th floor, I saw...
What's trouble, Mr. Rand?
Charlie, he's dead.
Dead? Get cigarette he smoked. Have same analyzed quickly. Mr. Chester, you come with me.
Mr. Chan, my office is never locked. The people on television and radio are in and out of here at all hours. Well, Mr. Chan, I've never seen that thing before in my life.
One moment, please. This is obviously control switch for mysterious trapdoor in service elevator. Mr. Chester, we visit police headquarters.
Rand was poisoned by the same stuff that killed Miss Bain. But there is no poison in the cigarette he smoked.
They said Miss Bain smoked a cigarette just before she died, Pop.
Yes. Also given her by Mr. Chester.
That janitress. She picked this up right where Miss Bain fell. I took it away from her.
This is cigarette smoked by Miss Bain?
Yes.
Test it. Why you not mention this before?
Guess it slipped my mind, Pop.
Oh, slipped mind.
There's no poison in this either.
Release, Mr. Chester.
Oh, but Charlie, the gadget that worked the elevators in his office.
Sure, he must be the unknown espionage leader we're after, Pop.
Person who send messages to Mr. Brett on teletype machine must have similar machine at other end of line. There is no teletype instrument in Mr. Chester's office. Release him.
What are we to do? Trouble? Nothing but trouble staring us in the face.
This program is strictly slush.
It is transcription of last program made by Miss Bain when she died so strangely. Only wish to hear end of program.
We must move by the 1st of the month, and we've no place to go. Why can't we?
Hey, she must have stepped nearer the microphone.
She did. Please turn up volume. Now listen very quietly.
Down and be like.
You hear strange noise?
Yes, a popping noise when she was sobbing.
We hear same noise on record of Mr. Rand's voice made during television broadcast. Believe now know how both Miss Bain and Mr. Rand were killed. We'll need assistance of radio technician to prove it. Please?
Right away. Hey, those look like bits of glass.
Or gelatin used in making capsule. We have only part of proof. Now we visit Studio C downstairs. Murderer ready to do more business. This what we look for. Thank you so much.
Doc, my radio man said that the studio microphones were rigged so that a short-wave radio beam sent from some part of the building, it would explode those capsules.
There is some sort of colorless gas in the capsule, Mr. Chan, but it certainly is not poison.
Cigarette, please, Doctor.
When did you start smoking, Pop?
Quiet. Would you kindly light same, please? Now, you will blow some smoke into the beaker.
What is it, Pop?
Well, that's it, Mr. Chan. Alone, either the gas or the cigarette is harmless.
But if someone first inhaled gas and then pretty soon smoked cigarette...
The combination of gas and nicotine becomes a poison and kills instantly.
Thank you so much, Doctor. That is exactly what I wanted to know.
My men are at every exit with orders not to let any of our people leave the building.
Good. Mrs. Marsh, Mr. Sinclair, and Miss Hall already here. Well?
Chester, Nelson, and Carlos are in the building, Pop. Even that wacky janitress.
Good. All suspects on hand. Come. Believe leader of enemy agents and killer of Rausch. Have office somewhere on this floor. Office containing teletype machine.
Okay. We'll soon find out.
Birmingham, you take another office.
Alone, not me. I like company.
Look. Pop, Captain Flynn, we found one.
You suppose this is the machine we want?
Could be. Here is shortwave radio set used to explode death capsule.
Pop, she's going up the stairs.
Warn guards at exits. I go other end of tunnel. We catch murderer between us.
Yes, Pop. We'll catch the guy while Pop's waiting for him. Come with me.
Sure. Whoa. I think I'll stick with Mr. Chan.
Now listen, Birmingham. When we see him, I'll hit him high, you hit him low. Understand, Birmingham? Birmingham. Birmingham. I wonder what happened to that. Ah!
Okay, son?
Sure, Pop. The guy couldn't hit the side of a body even if he was inside of it.
Come, hurry.
The elevator is at the first floor, Pop. He must have gone down.
Hey, Charlie. He tried to come down the stairs as I went up. I fired, and he came back this way.
Again, we just escaped death by elevator.
Pop, there's someone in office 703. The door's open.
Go, quick.
Come on, let's get out.
Murderer now travel without costume disguise. Come. Killer caught in own trap. We find murderer in basement. Come.
Then you're not a Swedish janitress at all.
This is Miss Janet Carter, government investigator.
I came here a month ago at Mr. Chan's orders.
To keep eye on people coming and going from Radar Laboratory.
No one suspected the janitress of being a government operative.
You are a very great assistance, Janet. No, please, do not look at her.
Her?
Mrs. Marsh.
No, I'd never have believed it.
Hey, Pop, what about the stolen radar papers?
Papers she stole are worthless. Real radar secrets removed some time ago at my suggestion.
Oh, what's the matter? What's wrong, Charlie?
As usual, at end of case, I have discovered everything except whereabouts of my second assistant, Birmingham Brown.
Yeah, where did he go?
Hey, which way is out? I want to get away from these faces that scaring people. Oh, right out this way. Oh, good gracious. Ha! Ha! Come here, some... Oh, that's me. But let me see this thing. I think I'd rather take this one. Goodbye.
Okay.
I double checked, the poll, and Finkel voted 5 times for that movie.
Oh, okay.
So,
All right, it's pinned at the top now.
yeah, Nerdy, he's a secret MAGA. He's infiltrating.
Only if you really believe that.
Well, the things people believe. You always got to wonder at a time like this if Ariel thinks he's talking to us or not. I see he went black and white in honor of the movie.
I don't have a black and white one.
Hey, that's something else I can delete off my hard drive now. Okay. So why was it the Scarlet Clue?
I don't know.
Yeah, it was a short movie.
Oh,
Just like an hour.
okay. The movie is called The Scarlet Clue because the only clue to a murder is a footprint in blood, which is a scarlet color.
Yeah, but how would we know that? It was black and white. Kind of rude for Ariel to take a phone call in the middle of movie night.
You know, Muxter, you just put out the Stolen Valor Controversy Explained. I just got the notification.
Really?
Yeah. So what are you doing? Putting stuff out while you're supposed to be doing movie night?
No, actually, that would be something that probably went out yesterday. Because I didn't do any shorts today. I don't. If I did any today, it was. No, I didn't do any this morning.
Your coffee good?
It is. It's chocolate caramel
Oh.
with French vanilla creamer. It's like a trio of flavors.
Oh, whoa.
I decided to forego the cinnamon. I wouldn't be able to put those kind of things while I'm doing something else anyway, because I'd have to, I don't just let StreamYard do the clips and put them up. I have to listen to them all and
Right.
see if they're any good. And there's some stuff I can sit here and whip out while we're talking, like I made a couple of drops for Finkel while we were on the air the other day.
Yeah.
So, you and I thought you and Tiffany were going to do like an every other Friday thing. Is it that
Yeah, so did I.
just haven't come up with subjects, or
No, I haven't heard from her.
no? Because I watched for that the last couple of weeks.
Yeah, well, she got more busy with school.
Well, yeah, why do people do that? Get busy with things.
I don't know.
That's no way to live. I was saying too, we gotta dig up some people for WY. We haven't done anything over there in a while.
I know. I've been mentioning it where You know, a lot of places that I'm at.
I don't. That's the thing. I think, oh, we should do that, but then I have no ideas of somebody who'd be good. You know.
Right.
Good. Do you ever see those commercials for those earplugs you get that automatically translate for you?
Yeah.
You could get a pair of those and do Ariel's wife.
Oh, we could just have Ariel translate for us.
He just pretends to know Spanish. He doesn't know anything.
Mm. Okay.
Everything she says, he goes, she just called you a whore. You know, it's like, I'm like, well, I thought puta was whore. Well, you know, there's like 84 different words in Mexican for whore. Okay, you say so. Gonna ice his ass yet. So you gotta like the way they always portray black people in those old movies.
Oh, yeah. But actually, I liked. I mean, it was funny how they would not finish a sentence, but be able to actually
Oh,
carry on a whole conversation.
yeah, when the two of them were talking, yeah. Do you still? No, I moved. So what about, oh, I divorced her.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty good. Yeah. This was last night. I'm just sitting here, I'm looking at like the what's the word I want? The emojis coming up.
Mm-hmm.
And I was sitting here last night and I looked over and Carrie had said, striped box, striped box, striped box, striped box, striped box. And I thought, what the hell is that supposed to mean? And then I went over and looked at YouTube and it was a bunch of popcorn boxes.
Oh, okay.
It was like, what is he trying to say?
Yeah.
And of course, with Carrie, you never know.
Oh, and speak of the devil.
Geez. I never should have mentioned his name 3 times.
Maybe it was that striped box. Striped box, striped box.
No. Did you happen to look at the YouTube main page? This is well, of course, if it comes, I don't know why sometimes it'll feature stuff that I'm not subscribed to or whatever, but I guess this was predictable. Your old friend is obviously doing a thing on Tiffany's show from yesterday.
Oh, well, yeah, I know. And you know what? My friend thinks, I don't know what he was thinking when he sent me that cease and desist.
Oh.
Because it just says I can't contact him.
which you just really wanted to do.
Right.
I was thinking about that, and I didn't want to mention it on the air in case you didn't want to say it publicly. But one of the things I like, I've seen people do when they'll send stuff like that, is down at the bottom of it, it'll say something like, "This is a private communication. You may not share this with anybody by penalty of law." When I get stuff like that, the first thing I do is post it. You know.
Right. Yeah, actually, it says, lose my number and consider this an official request that you cease and desist any future communications with me unless it is through a lawyer.
A lawyer.
Oh, break my heart, huh?
Yeah.
Is the movie over? I didn't even see the movie.
Yeah, movie's over.
Sorry, I was on the phone the whole time.
Butler did it.
No, figures.
Actually, I had a feeling who it was going to come back to. It was the old lady. Guess it's cheaper to kill than to fire.
I say
Well, yeah, especially with, that.
This movie was a Nikki kind of movie because it's over before she turns into pumpkin. So
Yeah. Yeah.
No, I didn't fall asleep, Cart. I was just upstairs. I had to let my dog out too.
Who let the dog out? Oh.
Yeah, I let him back in though. It's a little chilly
By
out
the way,
there.
Is anybody
Speaking of
else?
chili, somebody went and got a bowl of chili.
Oh, that
nice.
sounds good.
We
Does
had it
anybody
yesterday.
else spend any time scrolling through the short videos? I don't mean like going to my page and those. I mean the ones like out on the main page. You just
And you
scroll
get
randomly.
lost in the scroll of doom and end up staying up until 4 o'clock in the morning and getting bitched at about
Yep.
it.
Yeah.
There is was my first thing with it. Although I got no one bitching at me. I'm a poor old lonely bachelor. But lately, oh my God, I'm getting so tired of all those. It's obviously they're from TikTok. All those dance challenge videos and stuff. It's like, oh, come on.
Well, I've been watching a lot of like Karen's, like for like 2 hour long. There's different videos, but they make them like 2 or 3 hours long of different Karen and
Oh, okay,
interactions.
yeah, like a compilation of them, yeah.
Yeah, like they're busting up a restaurant because someone didn't give them a straw. Or I need another sauce or whatever, so the person throws the sauce at the guy and busts it on his head. Like it's like people fighting over some stupid crap, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, I do a lot of wasting time. And the other thing is that if my old lady's on YouTube, I always make sure she's not on mine. That way I don't get 50,000 of stuff that I don't like. I don't watch any kind of art stuff like painting or drawings or crochet. I do not watch crochet and none of that crap. I don't want it on my YouTube. I tell her that all the time. Make sure you're on yours. Switch it over.
Yeah. I know it is funny. Well, like when I was doing the Winkle dance video.
Yeah.
And I got that clip of Jim Neighbors that I put in there.
Oh, I like that one. Yeah. Yeah. He's dancing pretty cool in that.
So of course now YouTube keeps showing me hey, Gomer Pyle goes here. Hey, Gomer
Yeah.
Pyle does it. Hey, it's like I don't want to watch Gomer Pyle. All I needed was the one damn clip.
But you got to tell YouTube, well, golly, or whatever he said. Right? Yeah, I watched them. I was on your channel today. I was watching them dancing with that girl. I was like, you dancing better than that damn girl, man. And then there's like a black couple in the back checking them out. That was hilarious, right?
It was kind of like, it sort of like started off like he was just doing like a a Mayberry stomp kind of a thing.
Okay.
But then it actually turned into like what was like a cool dance for the time,
Right. I'm gonna say that's what, 60s, or was it 60s, 50s, late 50s?
Yeah. No, I'm thinking early 60s.
60s, okay.
Somewhere. I don't know when. Yeah.
Yeah, some of those old videos of people dancing are pretty cool. There's some people come up with some unique dances back then.
I like when they'll take like Fred Astaire or whoever.
Yeah.
And then they'll put modern music to it.
Yeah. Those are cool. I think they've done that with Elvis too, with him doing the little grabbing the microphone and dancing on stage.
Then there was the Nikki dance video that I found.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you got to send me that one.
He posted it.
I'll write a music. I'll write some music on it, and then we'll make a video with that video.
I love that lady who does those videos.
Yeah.
I think you showed it to me.
Yeah. I showed you one of hers. I don't know if it was the one I used for Nikki or not.
Or whatever. Yeah.
The one that you used. I commented on it, and then somebody else commented and said, "Yeah, that's definitely not happening because of the having to use the thumbs on the phone." I think it was End All Immunity.
Oh, well, what I like, all her videos, it's almost always like the husband's just sort of standing in the back doing dishes or doing something.
Mm-hmm.
I liked with that one, it was just sort of like perfect because the husband was there, I think, in the recliner. And what made it perfect for Yins is like the dog came wandering in.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I lost you for a minute there. I didn't hear everything you said, but that's all right.
Oh. Now, if I was really good at, if I'd have thought of it, I might have been able to insert a squirrel into it. That might have just done it real small in the background. Another little Easter egg cookie.
Easter egg cookie. Now it's an Easter egg cookie.
It's
okay.
a cookie now. Yeah.
I shouldn't have repeated that because
now it's going to be a song.
Yeah. That's what
the Easter cookie song.
Are they Easter cookies, or are they egg cookies, or are they egg Easters, or cookie eggs?
My aunt used to make these gorgeous eggs. And I don't think they're called pisanki. It was some like Russian word, but I mean, she would. I'll have to sometimes. I'm pretty sure I have a picture somewhere. I'll show you, but I mean, she obviously spent hours on each egg.
Were they edible or just painting them or something? What was she doing?
Yeah, no, they were Easter eggs. She just painted them. I think she actually. Okay. I think she might have blown the egg out and had empty shells. I can't remember for sure now. Or if she did use hard-boiled.
Oh, speaking of Easter egg things, I saw where Milk-Bone is now making Peep flavored treats for your dogs.
You said pea?
Yes, marshmallow flavored Peep
P. Yeah, with a
dog
P
treats.
at the end.
Okay.
I think Ariel thought you said P.
That's what I heard. I heard
Yeah.
P-E-E. Yeah.
No, P-E-E-P.
Yeah. It's funny because my dog pees every day, and I don't see him like licking it up or anything. But he does lick himself after he pees. But I mean, I guess that's the same thing. I don't know. Then he wants to come lick me. I'm like, get away from me, man.
Oh, here I found.
He reminds me
some
of
on the one.
bouncing around the house. You say, Muck?
I did find a picture of some of them. Now these are kind of like her general ones. They're not the ones that she really would go to town on, but
Oh, you better hide those because if Jenny sees them, she's gonna steal them.
yeah,
You
and
don't-
obviously they were hard boiled because there's no hole in the end of them.
Okay. Yeah, those come out cool. You said those were all hand painted?
Yeah.
Neato.
Wonder. Whoever posted that didn't say on there what. Wonder if I could find the name for that. Just out of curiosity. Yeah. Oh, it is Pisanki. Pisanki. Okay.
Okay.
Look at that. I know Russian.
Oh.
Yeah, I think that's, and yes, I just totally changed subjects, but it's a shame that Lucy felt she had to quit YouTube for a while.
Mm-hmm.
Not a good time for her to be having a bunch of stupid stress, though.
No.
No, not at this moment.
Jeez. I'm not going to have Lucy's songs making fun of Todd and Kaiser, and Spider Dog's taking a break from his daily news items on Todd. Just going to have to go back to making fun of Carrie all the time.
It's easy to do.
But that's the problem. He's such an easy target, you know?
Right. Oh, apparently my friend, they've been over there triggering him.
Oh, triggering GS.
Mm-hmm.
Wonderful.
So I didn't notice that for a while. Did you notice after I took down the egg picture, it was just background?
Yeah, I've been noticing. It's been doing that.
Yeah. What you have to do is click the thing down, you know, where those little squares are. Good. I want to I was thinking during the movie, you might have seen I was like playing around at the beginning of the movie, and I thought, no, this is annoying to be doing this now because but I want to take this one and put them over at the side, and that'd be good for
Yeah.
movie night because there's always that big border on the movies. Yeah. Actually, Cart, when he goes to Puerto Rico, he's planning on meeting the president of Puerto Rico.
Yep.
Speaking of the president of Puerto Rico, did you see his latest? Now he says maybe we should rejoin the British Commonwealth. I am convinced that, like I said, I was never a fan of his. And his first time around, I didn't agree with pretty much anything he did. But now I'm convinced that he is like senile. It's not just stupidity. There's something wrong with him.
He could have a touch of it. No, I'm not going to Puerto Rico, Cart. You need a special license to fly in the airplane. I'm not getting one. I don't want to pay for it. I'm a cheapo. There's nothing over there for me anyways.
Bunch of foreigners.
Yep.
And I just used that new little box at the bottom of the page to bring up that picture.
Damn you.
Yeah, that's where I went to college.
Damn you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Trying to finish this song before Nikki leaves. It rejected me. Yeah, I had. You can't put no artist name or anything in there. You gotta be careful with that stuff because then it'll reject it. But
Right.
it's called Easter Cookie. Give me a second. Let me listen to it.
Oh, I was thinking today when I was watching the one, should check it just to see what an opera version of Effin' Kell would sound like. Oh, by the way, Kerry said he likes your songs, but he thinks the graphics suck.
Oh, Lord.
Won't you buy me a Mercedes Benz?
Somebody is definitely triggered.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, trying to figure out how somebody can afford, four-legged animals and this, that, and the other, and then supposedly not pay child support. It doesn't fucking matter.
One of the things I love about Todd is, and like I say, most of what I see of him is if I click on Hill Pirates or from Spider Dogs clips.
Mm-hmm.
But you gotta love that the guy will sit there and talk about other people not having jobs, other people spending all their time on YouTube. It's
Right.
like, And it's like I said the other day. Does the guy own a mirror? And then I realized, well, no. I could understand why he wouldn't want one in the house. But it's like he's got no self-awareness whatsoever.
Mm-mm.
By the way, last night somebody came in, I can't remember who, but it was another veteran, and they added their name to the pile of veterans who have never heard other guys talking about peeing in each other's butts.
Right.
I was watching. I was really looking forward to. I thought Spider Dog for sure would be doing a news report on the circumcision show the other night.
Yeah. Oh my God. I was laughing my ass off watching Hell Pirate Studios with that one.
All right. Y'all ready for the song?
Yeah.
Are you going to bring it up?
Yep.
Oh, he actually remembered.
Let's see.
But there's a secret in the movie, hidden in plain sight. A little nod, a tiny clue, if you're looking right. Well, my buddy Muckster's got a name that's kinda strange. He don't call them Easter eggs, nah, he likes to rearrange. That's an Esther cookie, Muckster shouts with glee. Weird little winks they hide in films, just for nerds like me. He don't care what people say, he's sticking to his script. Esther cookies
I spelled it
all the
wrong. That's
way,
why.
Hollywood is
Spelled it wrong.
flipped. Muckster spots a cameo, yells, that's an Esther snack. I say, bro, that's not a thing, but he ain't looking back. Spider-Man swings past a sign that hints at Dr. Doom. Muckster grabs my popcorn, says, Esther cookie, boom! That's an Esther cookie, Muckster's on a roll. Finding hidden gems in films, man, he's on patrol. He don't care about proper terms, he's making his own way. Esther cookies all around, forget what critics say. Post-credit scene, oh, what could it be? Muckster's leaning in, screaming at the screen. Nick Fury walks in, that's an Esther pie. Dude, stop making up desserts, I sigh. That's an Esther cookie, Muckster, don't back down. He's rewriting movie slang, spreading it through town. Now the internet debates, what should we call these things? Esther cookies going viral, Muckster's got some wings. Now every time a hint appears, you know what I will say. I used to call them Easter eggs, but those are yesterday. So if you spot a hidden gem, don't be a rookie. Shout it loud, just like Muckster. That's an Esther cookie. If you know, you know. If you know, you know.
You know. I'll fix it, bro.
It didn't say about the hidden cheesecake.
No.
When you just shit if a week or so from now you're watching some movie critic on TV and he says, I just watched the new Marvel movie and it's full of Esther cookies.
Yeah. That was my bad.
Oh, actually, I thought I liked it because anybody else would just think that's what I said.
Yeah.
Because it actually started off, it had Easter at the beginning, and it said instead of saying Easter, so it sounded like that's what it actually.
Right.
Good, especially since it kept it the whole way through. If you had just been, if you had like corrected it later, no, I would keep it that way. Now what I would do is go get a clip from earlier in the show, back at the end where it says about Muckster rambling about him. Just sort of slide that into the background. You know, just the audio.
All right.
But that's me. Hey, GMK's back.
What AI music app, Ariel? He wanted to know.
Was that Suno or Refusion?
That's Refusion, but I'm writing it somewhere else though. I use something else to write them. Refusion's free, GMK, so you can grab that one and make as many as you can as long as it's free. I've already made over 1,000 songs and I've only had it for like a week or two. It's not going to be free forever.
Oh, sure, get me hooked on it.
Dude, I'll stay up 1, 2 o'clock in the morning. I'll just make it. Like I wrote a whole song about the chancleta. You know what the chancleta is? That's the thing that Spanish mothers hit their children with, the flip-flop. It's
okay.
hilarious. So I made like 15 different chancleta songs. Some with cuss words, some without. Yes, Refusion, that same way, yes. It's free to use for everyone.
I tried to get the link, but I wasn't sure if the link would just go to my page instead of the.
Oh yeah, I don't. I closed it.
But if you just Google Refusion, you'll get it.
Yeah.
So you get me using the program, and then it's going to go pay. You know, you remind me of my sister. She used to do this to me all the time. She'd go, "Me and Mary started watching this new TV show. Have you watched this show?" "No, I haven't." "You got to watch it. You got to watch it." And then like the next year, I'll go, "Oh my God, that show's gotten really good now." And she'll go, "Oh, me and Mary stopped watching that."
Yeah.
When is Easter this year? Is it in March or April?
On a Sunday.
April.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Is it April? Yeah.
I think it's the 20th. Let me look. Easter. Yep. April 20th.
Wow, that's really late.
Yeah.
I don't think I ever told you this. It's a cute story. This is a real one. Part of my parents' regular group, there was a couple who was probably about 10 or so years older than the rest, you know. So they'd all be, you know, like Finkel's age. But anyway, the one time Easter was coming up, and the guy, his name was Hap, he mentioned that his mother never did Easter baskets. You know, the guy was probably pushing 70 at the time. He said he never had an Easter basket in his life, you know, just like mentioned it in conversation. So my mother made him an Easter basket like she always made for all of us, and brought it up and just like put it there and surprised him with it. And this old guy was like in tears.
Wow.
Oh, all right. Well,
Yep.
I was just going to mention this though. I am
What?
inspired now.
Okay.
There's an old song from like the 50s, I think. Maybe it was a newer one, and Sean Nana did it, and it just sounded like the 50s. But you ever hear that one? It goes like, "Do, do, 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 get a
Yeah.
job." Ba-da-da. I think that could be a good song to do a Todd video.
Oh, we'll just make our own. You tell me what you want, and we'll make our own damn Todd song and destroy him.
Oh, just pick any subject and then go. Yeah. You could do it on foreskins.
Yeah.
Well, I did do a video about that, a short video.
I saw that.
We could do it like the Oscar Mayer. My foreskin has a first name. It's F4.
It's TODD.
Yeah.
I
And
the guy,
well, I say I used to have a foreskin. Now I don't today.
the guy actually said, I mean, this is the kind of thing that if you just saw it like in the Spider Dog video or like Ben Buttercup, you'd think they put words in his mouth. But the guy actually said a foreskin protects you from AIDS and syphilis.
Yeah.
I mean,
God. It's probably the other way around. Being circumcised is a whole lot cleaner. So it's not that it keeps you from getting it, but it's a little harder to get it that way. That's all it is.
But just, I mean, I'd have been flunking 10th grade health class if I was listening to Todd back then.
Oh, Jimmy was listening. He goes, "Oh, we learned all that in 5th grade. What in the hell is this man talking about?"
Oh God. Anyway, you know what they say in the old country.
Costa la vista, baby.
I was gonna say go to bed, Nikki, but yeah.
Yeah. All right. Talk to you later.
See ya.
All righty. Let's see. I've already made 2 or 3 more versions of the song. Actually, it answers the cheesecake part that she wanted to know.
Well, I don't know if okay. Wasn't sure if Cart was leaving or Cart was just saying goodbye to them. Did you ever notice Mr. Nicky always has to leave when Mrs. Mr. Nicky leaves? It's like
Yeah,
she won't let him out of her sight.
I don't get it. She wants him to watch her sleeping. I don't know. That's weird. Usually I just watch the back of my eyelids when I sleep. Yeah, I went outside a little while ago. It feels chilly, but it's 50 degrees outside, but the wind's blowing.
That's what I looked earlier because I thought it was still like really cold, and it said like 51. I thought, boy, that seems.
50 is not bad. I mean, 50 is cold, but compared to 20s and 10s, 50 is good.
Yeah.
I'll take that.
Well,
Any day.
that's what's always funny. You get like 50 in February, and it's like, wow, it's nice. I'm not even putting a coat on.
Right.
Get a 50 in August. It's like, what the hell? Turn the furnace on.
Yeah, I had a little windbreaker on today.
See, now that's funny. Was watching a game show today, and one of the things it was one of these ones where you sort of fill in the blank of stuff, and one of the answers was windbreaker.
Yeah.
And I said to the person, I was watching it with. I said, "Now there's something you don't hear anymore. Nobody ever says windbreaker anymore."
Yeah.
And now you just said it.
Yeah, I read your mind. Yeah, it is a windbreaker, though.
Yeah.
See, actually, it's a Yankees little pullover windbreaker. It does nothing. Does not keep you from getting cold. I actually went to a game back in May, and I wore that just with a t-shirt underneath. I about froze to death. Never again.
Yeah, that was Nerdy's nickname when she
Windbreaker?
worked in the
Yeah.
kitchen. Yeah, the windbreaker. Yeah, there's a Nerdy breaking wind again. Yeah.
That and crop duster. That little jacket's like a $60 or $80 freaking jacket there. It's expensive.
Take the Yankees label off, and it's $12.
Not even $5. So that day we went to the game, right? It was funny, man, because we drove to New Haven, right, and then we took the train into New York. I forget what it's called, but anyways, it's a tram or whatever. So we don't have to get parking and all that. We just rode the train. It's a whole lot better because we had a bunch of drinkers that went with us too, so they could do whatever they wanted. And it leaves you right there. You kind of cross the street and you're at Yankee Stadium. So the day started off cold, and we all had coats and jackets and stuff, sweaters and all that, hoodies. And we got to New Haven, and it was like, man, we left all our stuff in the car. We got to New York. It was windy and cold as hell. Good Lord. My nephew, he went and bought a hoodie. It was like $70. I'm not I ain't paying no $70, man, for no hoodie. Yeah.
That's what
never again, man.
For me and Barb did when we went to see Letterman. We just caught a train down in instead of worrying about parking and all that.
Yeah, it's a whole lot easier. Leaves you right there. Yeah. And you got people that want to drink and stuff. That way you don't got to worry about them driving or anything.
Yeah.
So it's a whole lot comfortable too. You can sit anywhere you want. They got big bench seats there and all that. It does a lot of stops though, but the thing moves quick. It's electric. It runs on the things up above there. It has a little thing that goes up into the wires.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
They're quick, man. They pick up speed real fast. They do multiple stops. That's the good thing about the cities, there's all different types of transportation that you can get. But you park in the garage there, it's more than $45 to park in there. I forget what it is now. Probably 50 something, 60 something dollars. And you got to worry about whether, your car's there or broke into it or hit your car or whatever. I always drive most of the time, but yeah. The other thing is the accidents. You always there's not one game I don't think I've gone maybe to 2 or 3 games. I lied that I've been on time. But even the last one, there was a little simple accident, and it made us get there late, even though we left early. But if you take the train, it's a whole lot easier.
Talking about the
Once you
train
got there.
reminded me of this old routine.
I was coming in from Baltimore to do the show, and well, I was on the train
I didn't
here,
bring it up
and
there.
I'm
Oh, I
settled in
did,
my
good.
seat. I'm very relaxed, very relaxed. And the first thought that passed through my mind was to familiarize myself with the surroundings. And I glanced across the aisle, and I noticed that the lady occupying the seat there had her baby with her. Ugly baby. Bad looking baby. Now, generally, I'd hesitate about passing an opinion about somebody's kid, but this was, even if I don't say it, it's an ugly baby. I only took one quick look, like that. And I saw. In from the front of the coach comes this guy. The guy's, he's had a few. And as he approached the section where the woman was, he stops and he stared like that. And the woman's watching him. She's watching him from the corner of her eye. She says to him, "What are you looking at?" The guy says, "I'm looking at that ugly baby." It's a bad-looking baby, lady. I bet you save a lot of money with that baby. You don't have to hire any babysitter. Nobody's going to bother that kid. The lady gets offended. She gets offended. Does that make sense? As he pulls the emergency cord, the train stopped. There's a big scene in there. Everybody's crowding around there. And you know the guy who goes through the train selling those 25-cent sandwiches for $1.50. He comes in, big scene. The conductor comes in. The conductor says, "What's going on? What's going on here?" And the lady said, "This fellow just insulted me. And I don't have to spend my money to ride this railroad and be insulted." The conductor said, "Now calm down, lady." He said, "Madam, the Pennsylvania Railroad will go to any length to avoid having differences between the passengers. So perhaps it would be more to your convenience if we were to rearrange your seating. And as a small compensation from the railroad, if you'll accompany me to the dining car, we'll give you a free meal. Maybe we'll find a banana for your monkey."
Yeah, that's a good one. Always had that cigarette in his hand too.
Yeah. Well, most of them did back then.
Look who's back, man. A slacker's
Yeah.
back.
Geez, I'm surprised he lowered himself to come and see us. His buddy, the Rotten Tomatoes, over there talking about God.
Yeah. You gonna let him up? There you go.
Yeah.
Slackers. Hey, where'd everybody go? Don't leave me up here by myself. I'll porn bomb you. I will porn bomb you.
They would think it's a,
It's rude, man.
an ugly baby with its little thing out, but
What?
did you see the little baby joke? You didn't see the joke?
No, I've been
Okay.
on a rampage.
Remember, we used to talk about doing that back in
Hey,
the old days. Was wait until whenever Finkel would come in, and everybody, the chat and everybody, just all leave all at once. We never did do it.
Man. That is mean. You guys are mean.
We'll see you, Cart. Thanks for coming in.
Yeah.
Cart, you leaving just because I showed up?
She said it smells like Finkel. I'm out of here.
I got FM Cal on my shoe.
Yeah.
Oh. Ugh.
Did you have a good meal?
No, I got acid now because I ate angry. Don't eat angry. Never eat angry.
No.
I used to like to eat happy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She was a stripper at this joint I used to go to.
Yeah.
That's just wrong on so many levels.
Oh, you knew her.
Oh, Finkel ate Happy, but it wasn't her. He ate Happy Gilmore. That's a dude. Yeah. That was his belly hurts. Or his throat, or his chest, or something.
Yeah.
Overall.
want so badly to tell the world what I told Buckster that I just sent an anonymous email to Rachel Maddow.
I was going to say you should write to somebody about that and say you have firsthand knowledge, knowing none of it was true.
You should have used your real name, effing Cal, and she would have known who you were.
I emailed her from I Like Kimchi, which shows as David Finkill.
Yeah, okay.
And I said I want to remain anonymous because my employment situation may depend on it.
If you'd have labeled yourself effing Cal, she'd go, hey, I was just dancing to that.
Yeah.
You probably haven't, I don't know if you've been on StreamYard or not, but did you see they added something? You see down at the bottom of the page there?
I see. Unmute, start. Oh, yeah, we've had that. Oh, wait a minute.
Yeah, but they added a second one there.
By your name.
For presenting.
Or at the end, you know. And
You know how, like, if you're going to bring up a video or share a page or whatever, now they just put a little box down there that you click on. You don't have to go over to the present thing.
Okay.
And it also has in there the invite thing if you want to send somebody the link.
Okay.
Just one more little thing they added to try to justify their 80% price increase. Yeah. You know, don't you wish you would have known that was going to happen to, like, back in November or something, just extend your subscription by a year while it was still cheaper?
Yeah. Well, let's see. Before Thanksgiving, I thought I wanted 10 seats. Well, you know what? I guess if it was the same price, I would have probably kept 10 seats. But, you know, by the dramatic increase, yeah.
I know that's ridiculous. Now I think wasn't it like close to $2,000 or something for the year?
I don't remember, but it was too much and too much. And who's in the audience? I saw the email, but I can't really commit to that. And you know who I'm talking to and what I'm talking about. Anyway,
because I think the 10-seater was about what a 4-seater is now, wasn't it?
Actually, I haven't looked at the prices since I got this one. I don't remember. I suck with money.
Yeah, I think, you know, life would have been so much easier if you never got that 10-seater.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. It brought to light situations that we may have remained ignorant to.
Oh, yeah. Like how we always thought that Ariel was just from Puerto Rico, and we found out he's from Colombia.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
He runs a prison in El Salvador. Can you hear me clicking?
Oh, I thought that was actually Ariel working on his song. But I guess he's muted, so it wouldn't be. Yeah.
That was me replying to an email, but I'll never get rid of that. I just have to get a super stealthy keyboard or something. How come nobody else? I can never hear anybody else typing. Oh,
well, we'll have to have a GoFundMe for you.
Yeah. You know what that rat bastard did? My coworker. I checked in 11. He was feeling fine or feeling good enough to get through the night. And I let my guard down. I went to bed. Well, yeah, after we were done streaming. I get up this morning and I see that he checked out at 3 o'clock.
Yeah.
Oh, my motherfucker, that's good overtime I could have made. Next time, call me. Yeah, I'm checking out.
Yeah, but then you wouldn't have got to talk to Nerdy last night.
That's true. I did get to. Yeah, that's right. It was after. That's right. It was after 11 p.m. that we. I decided to get on because I slept too much yesterday.
No luck filming, no biting, nobody come out.
Yeah. For the audience, I went to. I was going to go to U.S. Commerce Department, but when I got there, Muxter texted me and said I should go to SpaceX.
You're right.
So I went to SpaceX and they arrested me. And they wanted $100,000 bail, but I struck a bargain. They said, if you tell us where Ariel is,
right?
ICE is looking for him. If you tell us where Ariel is, we'll let you go. So,
well, he gave a fake address anyway, so they haven't caught me yet.
I told him 1600 Pennsylvania Northwest.
Yeah,
what's that way? Going shooting. Holly and I have been on the White House tour. If you're a representative from Congress, you can get tickets to tour the White House. We did it during the Obama administration, and we couldn't wear, slacker clothes. We had to wear a collared shirt and a tie, and we dressed up a little bit. But today I went by the visitors line, and everybody was decked out like they were going to the prom. I'm like, what the fuck? Guess they have to go kiss the ring. We didn't get to see the president, though, when we went. We saw that dog. What's his name, Barney? Cute dog. But damn it, you go to the White House, you want to see the president, right?
That's right. Isn't that where he's supposed to be?
That's I don't know. It was Barack Obama. He was busy, he had to.
Oh, I thought you were talking about now. Oh, okay.
Oh,
yeah.
no.
I get what you're saying, though. Yeah, you do want to see them.
Yeah.
Or know that they're there. Yeah.
Oh, if Secret Service is smart, they wouldn't let me in for Trump.
So I just saw a news article.
Yeah.
From Reuters, where the U.S. has now doubled its imports of Brazilian eggs that before this were only used for pet food because they didn't trust them enough. But now
yeah,
Trump has doubled how many they're bringing in and relaxed the registration on it so that he can say, look, I brought down the price of eggs. Regulations.
I'm going to stick to my buddy's eggs better.
I was fine.
I know what he feeds them, and I know they're not, bad. I don't know about Brazilian eggs.
I don't trust him. With the FDA employee cuts, no, I'm not going to. Okay. And I guess eggs at the market, we won't know if they came from Brazil or in America. So
no.
Guess I won't be eating eggs for a while. I was fine paying $9 a carton.
Yeah, that's pretty much what I pay.
I can live without them.
Well, I was just about to say I eat at least 3 eggs every morning. So looks like I'm gonna have to switch to cereal.
Yeah. What? I didn't say the ring. I guess the 11th.
For a second, I thought that was my alarm. I thought I didn't set an alarm.
It was my alarm. Oh. I got to set the alarm for 20 minutes before 11 to tell me to stop playing or wake up, whatever the case is. But I should turn it off on Mondays and Tuesdays.
Every once in a while I go in and I delete all my alarms because, like, I'll be sitting here and like say for tonight, I'll think, oh, I'll set an alarm for 7:45 so I don't get involved in something, forget movie night. But you know, and there'll be other times it'll be like I'll say, hey, set an alarm for 1:20, set an alarm for 7:15, whatever it is, and then I go and look, and there's like this great big list of alarms in my phone.
Oh, when I was driving around, the radio was on. I heard a report that Trump's not going to put tariffs on South Korea because Hyundai has agreed to build a steel plant in the United States.
Yeah.
And it's not in Pittsburgh.
You realize they make garbage cars, right?
I don't know anything about the cars, but I mean, why would you want to hire outsiders to bring back the steel industry to America? You know those Trump supporters you had in Pittsburgh? Bye-bye. Wait till they hear that you hired a bunch of Koreans.
Oh, that sounded racist right there, bro.
Yeah.
Down with the Koreans now.
Damn Koreans.
Tell you what, man, the Korean War was bad for us in Puerto Rico.
But now somebody walks into Finkel's basement and goes, "No kimchi for you."
That's right.
Yeah. Yeah. No more kimchi. I didn't catch if they're just making the steel for Hyundai cars or if they're making the steel so that America has more steel.
I have no idea.
Well, I saw like a month or so ago when he had the press conference where he said he just signed a deal with Nissan. Nissan Steel. Nissan, they're going to start importing a bunch of steel. Nissan. Yeah, the name of the company was Nippon Steel.
Nissan's garbage too. They're getting ready to go out of business. They make garbage cars.
Mm-hmm.
The transmissions are garbage. The automatic, what are they called? Those belt-driven trainees.
Oh, I went to a Tesla today, and I really don't know if Tesla's a good car or not.
It's not.
I'm just politically mad at them. They have two sides to this dealer. One side is sales, and the other side is service.
Okay.
The cars lined up for service were around the corner.
And
the sales side was empty.
Was it mostly the trucks that were lined up?
No, I only saw 3 Cybertrucks there. The rest were sedans.
Yeah, I saw something funny. So you know how people are burning the pumps and breaking the windows in the Teslas, and so they're doing like shooting the cars, and you realize that the trucks are bulletproof, right? I just thought
except they're not. Did you ever see that video?
They are up to a certain point, but nothing's
No, but I'm talking about the video where Elon was.
He threw the thing and broke the window.
Yeah, the ball bearing. Yeah.
That was.
Those Cybertrucks are supposed to be bulletproof?
Oh, they're bulletproof, bro. You can go watch all the video. Go watch videos on YouTube of what people have done to those trucks. You can shoot them.
Maybe they're cool. 22 proof.
They're ugly and they're garbage too. The problem with them is it's the way they put them together, Finkel. They don't line up their gaps good. The tires aren't that great. Yeah, the cars are fast and they're cool. The tech is cool, but the tech's not. The batteries aren't. They got to do better with the batteries. And I don't like the way he runs his, like, if you touch one wire in that car, you just voided the whole warranty. Everything has to go through them. You ever watch what's Lato's Law? What's his name? Something Lato.
Steve Lato. Yeah.
Okay, so I watched him the other day, and somebody had bought a used, I think it was a 2022 Model 3 or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
So did you see that one, Muxter?
Yeah, where they claimed it was a salvage car, even though it had a
Yeah,
clean
they
title.
had clean title, and when they went to go register the car and that, they were saying, Tesla was saying that it was a salvage car and there's no warranty on the car now. So now this person just bought a car and got screwed. That's the shit people got to go through. And now you got to get lawyers involved, and it's costing you even more money, man.
Yeah.
They want to replace the battery. It's like $15,000. So, you can go buy a whole new car, man. 15 grand.
Well, without hearing any of that, I wouldn't buy it just for political reasons.
Well, yeah, no, I get that.
But yeah, that just yeah. I saw a Tesla today that had a sticker on it, and I zoomed up to get closer to him to see what the sticker says. It says, "I bought this before Elon lost his mind."
Cool. Yeah, and it's not it's not that person's fault that what's going on is going on. I mean, it's your car. If you pay for it, you don't want nobody coming over and destroying your property, man.
Yeah, that's true.
I get people are mad though.
I wouldn't go okay in a Tesla, but there are boundaries I'm willing to cross now. But I wouldn't take it on someone's privately owned car.
No, and that's not cool. You wouldn't want someone to do it to you, so.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Maybe they're politically opposed to Hondas. I did see a guy in a Border Patrol uniform. I'm like, why would they wear a uniform? We're a long ways from our border.
They're all over the place, I believe. Yeah.
I get ICE and I get employees, but a uniformed border officer. I'm like, what? Is Maryland an international border now?
I know a guy that used to work the border. I think he was in Texas. He's a Puerto Rican guy. He's in Puerto Rico now, but yeah, he did that for. And a matter of fact, I think he's Cuban. He actually swam over a little. He I think he made it to Puerto Rico, not Miami. I think he went the opposite way. Anyways, I don't know why, but anyways, he became a citizen. He was an artist. He had a painting there that he did, and he was asking us what we thought about his painting there. It looked like a bunch of coffee cups with saucers, and then it looked like they were all stacked. I don't know, man. You like it? He's like, yeah. Well, then I don't know nothing about art, man.
Right.
I don't know what I'm looking at. You could think it's the best thing in the world. I have no idea. I see a bunch of coffee cups. That's all I see. Could have been something else, but he had all kind of paintings up. He had a cool house too. I think he was working security for Pfizer in Puerto Rico. What he didn't have was one of those commie hats like you have. And he's from over there.
My commie hat.
Yeah.
You know, commie hat.
You know what I'm talking about. Yo, Fidel Castro there.
Yeah.
It's not a fedora. That's a Fidel.
Yeah, Fidel. Fidel. Cuba Libre. I understand. Sleepy. All right.
I'm guessing Muxter's working on something.
I missed the movie. Was it a good movie?
I missed it too. I was on the phone the whole time.
It was pretty good.
It was called Drunken Master, Jackie Chan.
Yeah. So
One of my
I
all-time
came in
favorites.
for a minute and it looked like an elevator lost its floor or something.
Yeah, a guy had a switch to dump people out of the elevator.
Oh, that's scary.
You know how many people die that way, where they go to step into an elevator and there's no elevator and they fall down the shaft?
I've heard of it happening. I've never seen it, but I've heard of it. And
Yeah, there was a some TV series like whatever CSI or whatever. They did an episode and they gave all the statistics that it's like a real thing, man. This shit happens. Doors open, people don't look, they step in and they fall to their death.
Yep. When I'm with my grandkids or Holly's grandkids, I freak out when they go running for the door. I'm like, let's stop, look, and make sure there's an elevator.
Yeah, I'll be right back. I'll let this dog out again. Hold on.
All right. All right. What else is in the news? Brazilian eggs, huh?
Yeah, that'll be good. He'll be bragging about bringing down the price of eggs, and then all these people will be getting salmonella and stuff.
Trump admin is reviewing how in the hell did its national security team send military plans to a magazine editor.
Yeah.
I'll give you a hint. Your defense pick is a drunk.
I just saw a meme. Remember the old the most interesting man in the world or something they call him, and there'd be those things where it'd be like, I don't always whatever it was, watch a soccer match or whatever, but when I do, I forget. But anyway, they showed it was one they had Hegseth in it. It's like, I don't always send top secret plans to magazines, but when I do, it's because I'm drunk.
Holy shit. After vanishing so many millions of Biden votes for Trump, the United States Postal Service Chief Louis DeJoy has resigned because Trump wants to overhaul the mail agency. Trump does forget his friends, doesn't he? Did Brazil not get hit by bird flu?
Well, I think they just aren't as careful. I saw a thing go around a couple of times on Facebook where they go, it's like, isn't it funny how it's only the birds in the food in our food chain or something, however they said it, that get the flu and no wild birds do. And if you took 20 seconds and Googled bird flu, it would tell you how all these wild birds all over the world got the bird flu. But people just love to believe any of that crap that goes along with what their simple minds can handle. Today, there's the one guy that, there's a meme. I've seen a couple of them share it where it says, when we don't like a product, there's something like we were mad at a beer company. We just didn't buy the beer. When liberals get mad, they burn cars or something, and said, we are not the same. And I put a thing in saying, I know, remember when the Democrats stormed the Capitol and broke through the windows and attacked police? And the one guy actually replied and said, well, that was all set up by the Democrats anyhow. That's been proven. He said, it's been proven. Like, oh, God. It's like, why even bother trying to talk to people like that?
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
he'd
Okay.
have been.
The bird flu has hit a trailer park. Go ahead.
I was going to say he would have been better coming back with a thing like, okay, so maybe our side did it once, but you people, you know, you have the BLM and you know, to try to say that
Mhm.
kind of a thing, you know. But they're not smart enough for that. What about the bird
What they
flu?
forget is that the George Floyd protests wasn't just liberals. It wasn't just BLM.
Yeah.
It was cop haters, which includes.
I remember something else I used to see like back then with George Floyd, and then they go, you know, how come you never see marches when a cop gets shot? They you get some criminal is killed and everybody's marching on the, you know, courthouse, and how come we? And it's like, okay, if a cop gets shot, who is it you're supposed to be protesting? The government did not kill that cop. You know.
Yeah, that's true. I got some bad news. The bird flu has hit trailer parks in Florida. I
Well,
can't
but
bring it up. You have to bring it up.
but everything hits trailer parks.
Well, this looks like a really bad case of bird flu.
Yeah.
Actually, that was from the last time bird flu came around. I did find it again. Don't get to be the judge, jury, and executioner on the street. No, you don't. How you doing, Nerdy? You been putting up with these guys all night? Sorry to hear that. Come on, Rachel. I emailed you an hour ago. No. Oh, yeah, that's right. I got to add that to my drops. We're bad. All right. What time is it? 10:58. I don't care what Craig's doing. I think I'm going to go to sleep tonight. You'd think if he's been sick all this time, over a week now, he should see a doctor.
Yeah. Yeah, wouldn't it be funny if your department got doged and it's like him and somebody else are the only two people left?
All right. Good luck with that. Oh. They can't relate this channel to me, right? Bill Polta, you lying piece of shit. Oh, did I say that out loud? Lux, why you say stuff like that?
Yeah, Nerdy's a bad influence.
Yeah. Off and on, no. And I'm a bad keeper-upper with the chat. I asked that question 20 minutes ago, and I just now noticed the answer.
Yeah, I was trying to do, and it didn't work. The last time, remember that time you were doing one, and Todd was over in the other Finkel channel, and he kept, you know, talking, sniping at you and stuff. I tried to go over and put like the, you know how they'll do like the slow down on chat, where like you can't post. Like once you post, you have to wait 1 minute, 2 minutes, 5 minutes, or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I tried doing that just to annoy him, and it didn't work. Because he was the only one in the dunking channel.
Is
He
this
kept over
tonight?
there. No, this was like a week ago or something. The one time when
Oh.
you were doing one, and he was in dunking channel and just like kept talking and talking and talking. And I thought that would just drive him nuts if he went to say something else and they would say, "You have to wait 2 minutes."
I think that's what he calls ping pong. When he's saying ping
No,
pong.
I think
ping pong.
that's yeah. Well, it's pretty much the same, except what they do is they'll time people out for 1 minute,
Oh, okay.
and then as soon as they talk, they time them out again. I mean, if you have a reason to time people out, time them out. You don't just like do it to play with them.
Yeah. I'm like, I don't bother with his chat because even when he's not doing it, his mods do it, and sometimes his mods he doesn't even know his mods are doing it.
Well, at least I got a good video out of it the one time when it slipped past the mods when he was doing the thing where he's taking credit for Nikki, and I put a comment in there and he did that slow burn thing where by the end of the 10 minutes he was yelling and stuff. I'm glad they didn't block the comment before he saw it.
Yeah. He was chewing his cud or something.
Yeah. Yeah, it's funny because you could just see him slowly, more and more. It's just like, because at first, like he saw because he brought the comment up, and he just sort of looked at it, and okay. And then it's like he just sat there and kept thinking and thinking and thinking. You could just see it. Yeah. I was trying to remember. It reminded me of someone else, and I can't think of who.
Like chewing on the thought for a while before he reacted.
Yeah, like that it take a while for it to sink in, and then they just get madder and madder.
Yeah. You fucktard. It's 11:03. Where are you? Oh, there he is. Okay. He must have heard me. Am I the only one that reports for work 10 to 15 minutes early?
Yeah. It's un-American.
Craig's supposed to be a veteran. All right. He's there. I think I'm going to go to sleep. Wouldn't that be a bitch? I have Rachel recorded. Wouldn't that be a bitch if she's already reporting on what I emailed her about? She'll say, "Tell me you didn't watch my show tonight," without saying, "I didn't watch your show tonight." I'm gonna go to bed and wish you all a good night.
Well, as they say in France, hasta mañana.
Did they say that in France?
Confused American tourists do.
Oh, okay.
Oui.
Oui. I'm going to do that before I go to bed. I'm going to go oui. All right. You guys be good.
Yep.
Now he'd never leave.
Sure, no, went outside with the dog. He didn't do nothing. All he did was stand there and watch me. What he does.
He's like, I got this guy trained pretty good.
Yep. He puts this thing on me so I can walk him around. Yeah. Peepers are out. I can hear them out there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. There's all kind of noises going on back there. No Bigfoot action back there though. I think they call him Booger over here, something like that.
Yeah, I was all ready to text you today when I saw Specs thing saying, my friend Northwood's channel is taken down. He lost all his subscribers. And then I went and looked, and it's like, well, it's there.
Yeah.
So I don't know if there was like some temporary glitch or what.
Could be. He is in the middle of nowhere. Maybe he just went down and she thought they took him out, but
Only thing I could think is if they got hit for too many music.
yeah.
But
I don't know, man. He plays whatever pretty much.
I think Mountain Girl usually plays DJ. She has pretty good taste.
Okay. I'll skip through every now and then, depending on who's over there.
Well, that's all. A lot of times I'll go in and give a like and just watch for a couple of minutes just so they get the, credit for a view. But there's been a couple of times I've thought of going up to say hello, but they get too loud for me. They got some of those people that.
Yeah, they show up and then they scare you from going up there. I like it when I go over there. It's been a while since I've been over there. I need to go by there and holler at them one day.
There's one guy that's become like a regular there. I think he's called like Mad Daddy. Yeah, and he's just constantly talking like this, and everything is F this and F that MF this. And, it's like, yeah, I don't want to go up there and try to compete with that.
Yeah. Yeah, I haven't seen him. I probably have, but I just don't. I'm not recalling the name at the moment.
It's like a lot of times when I'll be watching somebody's panel, and you always have like one of those people that just has to talk louder than everybody. And I always wish that I could go up there and hit the volume buttons like I do here.
Yeah. Do like who was it that you put down and then brought up? He was still talking. He didn't even know you took him in. It's like you didn't even know I took you off, and you still talking, man. You can see him in the back. Hilarious.
Yeah, I think that was that.
I don't remember who it was. Who was it? Do you remember?
Well, Finkel always says about me doing that to Brick that time, and when brought him back up, he was in the middle of a sentence and said, "I know you guys can hear me."
Yeah.
And then, of course, I did that. I sent Bruno backstage that time, and you look down there and you could still, he was waving his arms and ranting. And
that's who it was. It was Bruno.
I remember that one time I did that. And of course, it was at Finkel's. And every time I would say something to Bruno about settle down, Bruno, you don't have to yell. Bruno, you don't have to swear so much or whatever. And he'd keep going, hey, Finkel, he, it was like he was trying to
right.
appeal my decision, And I put him backstage and I said, now look, Bruno, I'm going to bring you up. But I'm telling you right now, Finkel is not going to override me. And he comes up and he's like, Finkel. It's like, he just
I think
would not listen.
that was it. He was there, and so was what's his name? Young guy.
Oh, yeah. I know who you mean. Because he was
my
the
buddy.
one that said to me, oh, you shouldn't knock him off because he's good for views. And I said, we don't
Right.
want those kind of views. Oh, who is it? It's the guy. I think he's almost always high or something. He's always in and out of hospital.
Yeah, that's. I know his name. I just can't think of it right.
I know. I can't think of it either. He's like a good guy sometimes, and then other
No,
times
he's a
it's
good.
like,
He's
what
a
the hell are
good.
you
He's young,
talking?
man. He's a young kid. He's
Yeah.
20-something years old. He's young, man.
Were you on that night that we met like all his family? It was.
No, I was up earlier, and then I wasn't, so I didn't get to see that.
Yeah. What the heck is his name?
I know. I think he lives right outside of Chicago. He's like out in that area.
I think so, yeah. Sounds right. Oh, that's driving me nuts now.
It's not Nate. It's I do know his name. Sometimes he uses like a black guy avatar.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh man.
He does like to get high though.
Oh, that one time when we were talking to him when he was in the hospital.
Yeah, he said his buddy.
And he had his buddy brought him. Yeah.
I had talked to him earlier, and I think I had left, and then that happened after I left, so I didn't get to see that. But you did talk about that. Yeah. Now I'm trying to remember his damn name.
I know.
The name's not coming to my mind.
Yeah, he was another former TPPer.
He goes everywhere. He's all
does
over.
he?
He hangs out with everyone, pretty much. He likes to hang out at night. Stays up all night. I don't even think he works, bro. I don't know how he does it. He may come from some money. I have no idea.
I know that time when it was some kind of holiday dinner or something. He was showing us around, and it's like his family has some kind of big. I don't know if it was a construction business or what, because they were having it in, like their huge garage and something. I forget exactly what kind of business he said they were in.
Yeah, I think he's always had these problems though with his stomach. I think this has been an ongoing issue with him. I think he's used to being in and out of the hospital. It's kind of unfortunate, but
yeah.
He's got a couple dogs too. He was live one morning. He was taking a little walk, and he went on this grass. I guess it was wet and muddy. He fell down. He had all that mud all on his backside, his boots to wear. He was all muddied up. It was pretty funny, man.
It's driving me nuts. I can't think of his name.
I can't. It's not. No. Damn, I know his name. I can't think of it. Nathan is Ozzy. I don't know why I keep thinking Nathan. He stays up with Ozzy, and they talk a lot because they both stay up like the same hours. But Ozzy's on the other side of the world. I don't know what this guy's reason is to stay up all night, but he does stay up all night. He likes to go fishing too.
some reason I'm thinking it starts with a T.
Timmy, Tom, Tiny. Thurman. I don't know.
Because I kept thinking of Towley, and I know it's not Towley.
No, it's not Towley. I know Towley. And
Yeah,
Towley
but I mean
is,
that's the name I kept getting, because I think they're kind it's something.
yeah, Towley was on. I see he was over there the other day. I've actually spoken to Towley, like we do in the back,
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's out in California, I believe. He's a Latino kid.
I think I was kind of putting them together because they've both been regulars at Summers whenever I look in over there.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, I like Towley. He's a good dude.
Mm.
You can talk with him. He's a young guy too, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I cannot get his name.
You'd have to look at one of your earlier, or like one of Finkel's early ones that we were doing the all nights, because he would come over. He'd come over.
I was trying to look through like some of Summers to see if I could catch him on one there.
Yeah, I wouldn't know what to look at to tell you the truth.
I can't remember what that other channel is she has. I must not have it subscribed. The one that she goes to.
She does the she's got 2 or 3 channels. I'm just trying to think of the name of the channels. I am subscribed to them, but I don't know the names.
Yeah, because she uses the one for if she wants to talk about stuff that could get her demonetized.
Right. Mary says to look at the Thanksgiving chat that you had on the live.
Would he have been there? I was thinking that might have been Thanksgiving that he was introducing us to his family.
I believe so. I wasn't here though. I didn't get to see that one, but I do know it's just not coming to me, man.
I was almost going to say that earlier, and then I thought, no, it can't be Thanksgiving because that was the day of the massacre, but the massacre happened later in the afternoon. Okay.
Yeah, that was at Finkel's, right? That wasn't on the.
Yeah, that would have been on Finkel's, because that's when Finkel's owner came in then and took over.
You didn't last long after that. What was the joke that we made? Something about the owner. I don't think I even wrote a song about it. I don't know. I did.
Did you?
I write the song.
Okay.
I would have to dig real deep in my music to find it, but it's in there.
So Thanksgiving would have been 5 months ago, right?
Yeah.
Let's see. I wonder if Finkel might have hid that one.
Yeah, maybe. Let me see if I can find the song though that I wrote.
But does it mention that guy's name? That's what I'm going nuts on.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of his name. I do know his name. It's just not coming to me. I've talked to him so many times,
Oh, yeah.
I may have erased the song. Going back. I don't know how many songs I have over here. I know I got more than 1,000 in this one.
Yeah, I think maybe Finkel might have decided to privatize the massacre. Because I'm pretty sure it had Thanksgiving in the title.
I actually have a song called The Ballad of the Bitch.
Now, come on, Nerdy's right over there. Oh. Okay. Oh, there you Theo.
Theo, yeah, Theo. That's it. That's it. You found it? I'm looking at
Yeah.
songs. Trying to read this Ballad of the Bitch song.
Yeah, I don't think this is a Thanksgiving one, but I don't think it's the same as the massacre, unless
No, I think it's different, man. It was probably
Yeah.
on a different time.
oh
Or
maybe not, because I went forward and I see the bitches there. I don't know. Yeah. Maybe not. But anyway, yep, Theo.
That's it.
That's why I kept thinking it had a T in it.
Yep.
Oh, that's right. I did do one on my own channel later that day, didn't I?
I think so.
Yeah. I noticed, I told you the other day that I listed those two songs that had been unlisted, and they came up like I had just done them that day. I noticed all that stuff that Finkel, all those ones Finkel opened up, they still show like being 3 months old or whatever. I don't know, maybe, but I guess maybe if you privatize them, it keeps the original date, but if you put them unlisted, then they come up that where's the date when you list them, or make them public, whatever you want to. Because I put those couple of songs up, and what made me think of it was Nerdy was like, okay, what's going on? By the way, it's not a blow up anymore, Nerdy. It's the Thanksgiving Day Massacre. I like that name. According to YouTube, if it's to be trusted, Nerdy's the only one left.
Yeah, I'm trying to find this song. I found one, but the breakup, the shakeup. Let me listen to it a little bit and
I think you were on to her kind of early too, weren't you, Nerdy? Said one thing, we were talking the other day. I said one thing, I feel bad for her kids right now. Can you imagine what they're going through at school? Yeah, I remember. Yeah, that might have been whenever went over to my channel later on. Then I remember you saying about because at first I remember when whoever it was, if it was you or Cart or somebody said about the lips, and it surprised the laugh out of me because I thought you were just making a joke. And then later I went and looked at pictures and thought, oh, maybe.
I don't think so, man. But I don't think she did anything to him.
Yeah, I don't know.
If you look at her pregnant picture in that video of her where they're interviewing her,
Yeah.
I think she's pregnant there.
Yeah, I think she was.
They look the same then back then. I don't know, man. All right.
Yeah.
You ready for the song? I don't know how this is. This is not an attack. It could be. I don't know.
Well, if anybody's going to complain, it's oh no, we're not on Finkel's channel. Oh well.
Well, it doesn't matter.
I know. I just always like saying that.
This is called the breakup, the shakeup.
Yo. Somewhere.
Yo, we was vibing. StreamYard brought the hype. Multiple partners, sharing, living life right. Bitches on the screen, we was balling like kings. Flexing on each other, yo, that's the type of things. But the shade crept in, started getting wild. Fought for control, thought we was living styled. Money problems hitting, that stress took its toll. What was once a team turned to a battle of souls. Told you my truth. I said grow the fuck up, but you just sat there, acting all stuck. I ain't your puppet, no strings on my back. Learned that quick, took my power, watch me attack. Now I'm living free, peace in my grind. Lost the dead weight, left that nonsense behind this. Nothing from you, girl, it's a cold fact. My heart's in the game, never looking back. Never trust a woman from foreign shores. Thought we were tight, but I slammed all the doors. Played that game hard, got played like a fool. You had me twisted, but I ain't nobody's tool. So here I stand, mouth spitting truth and fire, with no desires, cause you're a liar. Learned the lessons, no regrets in my path. The breakup, the shakeup, now I'm doing the math. Rolling solo, but I'm feeling so fly. Happiness reigns, let the old shit die. You thought you could chain me, but I broke free. A king in my castle, I'm finally me.
Okay, I don't know if that has anything to do with it, but kind of sounds like
it kind of seemed like as like movies would say, inspired by true events.
Yeah.
Just it was kind of a jump off point, but it wasn't like line for line.
Yeah, there's I have to look. I have to check just a little deeper. I know there's a song. A whole song. Family Troubles. That's a good song.
Hey Bandit, how you been? No, Finkel just went to bed a few minutes ago.
Yeah. He's not here. There's a song here called F Mac, and the rest of them starts with an N.
Yeah.
You heard that song. That was just a song I made for us.
You know, what is Finkel going to do if they make him start working at the office again?
I don't know. He's gonna have to do it on the side for real.
I mean, he's not going to be able to just sleep all night. He should ask for a raise if they do that. Hey, if I can't sleep at work, I want more money.
Yeah. Yeah, I got a lot of damn songs, man. Songs I don't even know.
Well, like I was telling you that when I went back looking at some of my old videos looking for stuff, it's like, why did I give these videos stupid names? Now I don't know what they're about.
Yeah. I do that with names of pictures and stuff, and then I'm looking for them. After I see it, then I figure out why I named it what I named it. But yeah, I do that all the time too.
No, I haven't seen that, Bandit.
I do a Vippy song. We're not gonna play that though. We don't want nobody to cry. Electric Lust. Damn. I actually have a song that's called Your Voice Is Killing Me. It's a Nicki song. Okay, I think I'm getting close. I've erased a lot of songs, man. I didn't want to hurt nobody's feelings. Happens, then I just go make a song about whatever happened.
No. I just got my first battery notice. How long? Well, I guess it's been 3.5 hours.
Yeah.
Usually goes for a while before it actually dies.
Let's see. Some of us care, some of us don't.
Okay, Muxter yells and Muxter screams. You get upset and say, that's mean. You stayed quiet and didn't apologize. My feelings are hurt, so leave me alone. I'll sit here and cry, so now bye-bye. You remember what that's about? That's when you got into it with her one night. Something about F3. I don't know if I should play this.
Yeah.
You told me I was done, been here a while, and it ain't no fun. The podcast has suffered from these bums. They get mad and we get mad. I snipe you, you snipe me. Remember how we did it to F3. Dude, that's some shit, bro. This one's
Yes.
called
I
some
said,
of us care, some of us don't. Yeah.
I said to Finkel the other day, like, how stupid were we? We saw this shady shit she did with F3. So we knew who she was, but somehow we just didn't think she would do that shady shit to us. You know?
Yeah. Let me see.
And when
Oh,
I
this
say
one sounds
we,
familiar.
obviously when I say we, I mean me and Finkel, because it seemed like, hey, everybody else around us knew.
That song's not good at all. It don't flow right. A lot of that writing was my own, just my own little words. It wasn't the AI doing it.
We've definitely both gotten better since we first discovered that place. You've gotten a whole lot better than I have with it, but yeah, you look at some of the early stuff and it's like, I don't know if I would post this now.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that one when I was looking for clips, I think it was like it had to be the first time me and Finkel were on panel. And it was like stuff like, oh, I know one of the things was, he's like, can you hear me? And I'm like, yeah, I'm trying to figure out how to get rid of this echo. And he said, well, I was somewhere else. And they said, you got to make sure you turn off the YouTube. You know, it's like, I mean, like really basic.
Right. I got some of the songs that I made about Kruger and what's her name? Carolina.
Oh, yeah.
Got a lot of Killing Time songs. I don't know why. Max of the Blues. That was a good one.
I still like the one I did for Nema, where I like inserted her.
Yeah. All I can think of is I have a boyfriend.
I know.
What's going on here, man? I don't even know you, woman. I don't know what you look like. I don't know nothing about you.
Yeah, all you
No,
said
you
was
know-
how you
Yeah.
you said how you doing? I have a boyfriend.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It was hilarious. She couldn't figure out how to turn off that music, which she obviously had to have turned on.
She turned it on, but she didn't know how she did it.
Yeah.
Over there pushing buttons and not knowing what she's doing.
And then I think that was the same one where she couldn't figure out why she couldn't see a lot of people chatting. And it was because she had blocked them all.
Right, right. So it wouldn't come out for her, but it'd come out
Yeah.
for everybody else.
Like she'd see something like Scotto saying, "Yeah, Bandit, that was hilarious," and she's like, "Well, I didn't see what Bandit said. Why can't I?" It's like because you blocked him.
Yeah.
Somebody help me.
I've tried to catch some of her like she'll do a live, right, for a little bit, and then she'll just delete it, man. She's weird.
Yeah.
And then she's all over the place. She doesn't know what she's doing. I really do think she has a problem though with the drinking, but
Oh yeah.
and that is sad.
I
She's
remember.
not that old. I mean, she's not that young either, but
I remember when she first became Lilith, and it was right after she got mad at Finkel for saying something about her drinking. And she was like complaining to everybody then. And she went over, it was still just Stone Vet, I think at the time, might have been F3, but anyway. And she gave him like a $3 chat. And then she was saying to him about drop the link. And then she was going, I gave you $3 and now you won't let me up there. It's like,
yeah.
oh.
Yeah, like $3 really gonna do something. It's gonna cost him partially, just for him to cash that in, man. I can't believe Finkel donated the other day to, was it TPP? $20? He said something or whatever. He did a super chat, didn't he?
Oh yeah, I forget where it was. He said
At
because he
TPP.
wanted his is that where it was?
Yeah.
Because he wanted
Bruno
them to
was
see
there
his
and
comment.
whatever,
Or, yeah.
I mean, really, Finkel, instead of throwing that money away, put it in a jar and we'll spend it on stuff we want to spend it on. Just give it to us. We'll buy AI stuff. We'll do stuff. We'll put it to good use. I say that, but I would never take a dime from him, even if, he wanted to buy me something.
I'll tell you, one time, this was a few months ago, and I think we were talking offline. I said something. I don't even know what I said. It wasn't because, I don't do any of those like really whining about my situation kind of things. Like,
Yeah, we all,
yeah.
have our ups and downs.
But I said something, and he goes, well, do you need some money? I was like, no. There's no way I'm going to have that kind of relationship with somebody. Even though, he's the kind of guy, he would lend you $100 and next week he wouldn't even remember he did it anyway. But
Right.
I'd remember it
wouldn't be
forever.
thinking about it. That's right.
Yeah. But yeah, the funny thing about it though is whenever I had more money, I was pretty much the same as him, except not as big a scale. If somebody needed $20
Right.
or whatever, it was like, yeah.
You know,
I could never do the other way. What's that?
I don't have no money, but I always have some money put away because you never know if you need. You know, I got a couple dollars. I'm not rich. I don't have money to be thrown away though. I do get hit up though. You know, I have children, so they have needs, and I tell them get another. That's what I did when I was your age. But obviously, they're not going to do that. They really do need to get like some kind of a second way of making money on the side, some kind of hustle or something. I don't know what to tell them. Don't have any more babies. Potty train that boy so you get away from them damn Pampers. That'll save you some money right there.
I keep meaning to ask my friend Danny how she's doing with her. You know, she does 3D printing, and she's always like showing stuff. She does some really cool stuff.
Yeah.
And she has like a site for it. And I keep meaning to ask if, you know, if they're getting many sales and stuff. I'm assuming she keeps posting that she hasn't given up on it, so she must be.
Okay.
But of course, it's just a side hustle though too, because
that 3D
both
stuff
of them
could be
have
cool.
jobs. Yeah, some of it's just like really the longer she's doing it, it gets, you know, more detailed. And
yeah, you got to start somewhere. You start little and you think, oh, you know, and then you know 6 months go by. Oh, psst.
Yeah,
I learned that the first week I was doing that. That's nothing.
You know,
it's like you telling me about my videos have gotten better, but and I'm just using a little crappy media that they have in there that they allow you to use.
of course, too. That's like, 'cause I was telling somebody about us, you know, doing that kind of stuff. It was somebody. It was like one of my nurses or something. I was talking, and I said how we both do. It's like it's like, oh, we've gotten a lot better at this. And then you look at some of these other people, and it's like, yeah, we ain't doing crap.
No, we ain't doing shit. We aren't, man. We really aren't. Good enough for me. I'm happy with it.
Yeah, that's me too. It's like not trying to make money off of stuff or anything like that. It's just to have fun.
We ain't trying to impress people. Now I've had messages like somebody big in YouTube hit me up about like somebody that does something over there. I'll have to read it to you one day. That really liked one of my songs.
Oh,
I
cool.
post them also over in Instagram. Not all of them though. I don't put like Mockster songs or anything. I don't put none of that over there. They're not gonna know what the hell that shit is anyways. The more platforms you can put it on, the better it is. And I don't know, but I was putting the songs in Spotify, and I can listen to them in the car if I want.
Yeah?
I forget what I was doing, but yeah, you can make your own list. Or I can use the Spotify and play them all through the Spotify.
I was going to say, do you say about you know, stuff that now it's like, that's simple. But have you ever had this happen with anything when there'll be something you learn how to use, but you haven't used it for a long time, and then it's like,
yeah,
I know there's a way to do this.
Yeah. Well, on the program over here for this machine, I don't know shit. My old lady, like, she studies this shit, man. Like, she knows stuff that I don't even know why she knows that stuff. I mean, what do you use that for? But, yeah, she'll come over and I'll ask her something. Push that button, hold that down, and I'll slide it over, and there you go. That's how it's done. Don't ask me again. Yeah. So like I was trying to use one of the cutting tools to cut, and she showed me that if I hold like the Alt button, or I can't remember or the Shift button, and then I go get that knife, once I push the Shift button, it'll cut me a straight line from where it's at. I just got to move it over. And I'm always trying to line it up and get it in the middle so I can make a straight cut. No, she just showed me, man, it's simple, man. But I never listened to her. And Killam, he'll watch me work, and he's like, you know, your old lady told you shift button and that, and it cuts it straight. Yeah, leave me alone, man. He's like, I'm over there struggling trying to get it right. He's like, just do what she told you what to do, man. Yeah. There's all kind of little tricks, but she watches a lot of videos on designing and all that. And there's people all over the world doing this, so you can watch them in French, you can watch them in whatever language you speak. There's a lot of Spanish stuff, there's a lot of English stuff, so there's no excuse for not learning. You know, I've kind of gotten away from a lot of my designing myself because it's a whole lot easier just to tell AI to do it. Because you know, a lot of that stuff I used to do it myself. It just takes forever. But it's good to know how to do things yourself. You know, you don't need all that. But my thing is like a lot of the Spanish words when I spell them. I think you have to hold the Alt or the Shift button, and then you hit 121, and then it puts the little squiggly line over the N or what have you.
Yeah.
I always forget those. I did have a printout. I don't know what I did with it. I used to keep it here. But I can set my keyboard to Spanish. I don't want to do that because every time I write in English, it'll throw it off. You gonna shut it down at 12, Mustard, or what are you gonna do?
Yeah, I guess that'll make sense, I guess.
We got that big audience out there at the moment.
Yeah.
So our buddy didn't come by, did he? I forget his name. Burger Boy?
No.
He may have forgotten. Just hoping he come in and drop his channel. I'll have to look for it.
Yeah, I know. I was.
It may not be
searching.
Burger Boy, but
Yeah. Well, and it's one of those things where it's a pretty common combination of words, you know?
yeah. I've never seen him out there, but he's out there.
I even tried looking that day because, you know, his sister had chatted. So I went to her channel hoping
Yeah.
it might have a thing, you know, a link
Yeah,
in there, you know, also see us over at Burger Boy 85 or whatever. But
Right. I'm trying to
Yeah,
think of what night that was. Was that last Friday? I can't remember what day it was.
for some reason, I was thinking Friday.
We did
Mhm.
Monday, Tuesday. It may have been Wednesday night. It was before the weekend, or maybe going into the weekend, maybe. Yeah. I'm figuring he probably just forgot.
Yeah.
Talks to a lot of people, so. I like the part there in the movie when the black guy was standing by the door and that guy came by in the mask. His eyeballs opened up real big. Then he couldn't
Yeah.
talk. I don't know what he said because I had the volume down, but I did watch that part.
Yeah, I missed part of the movie because I had a piss. So while I was up, I made a cup of coffee.
Oh, yeah. I went upstairs 2 times. And I was on the phone from the beginning with my brother. He called me earlier, and I picked up the phone, and I forgot that I had the phone on my speaker. I have one of those little boom speakers, whatever.
Oh.
Okay, damn monitor just shut off. Anyways, so like I could talk to him, but I couldn't. I mean, I could hear him, but I couldn't. No, I could not hear him because he was coming out through the speaker down here. I was upstairs. I was actually taking my medicine and stuff. I was checking my blood, and so I hung up, and then I come and shut that speaker off, and then I called him back, but he was on the phone with somebody else by then. And then once the movie started, then he called me. I knew that was going to happen, but it's all right. I hate it when I turn that thing on because then when the phone rings and I'm talking through the speaker, it does some kind of weird feedback too. So I don't like it. I always tell everybody, hold on, and I go shut it off. Because the speaker's on, so it automatically goes to speakerphone.
Yeah.
That's the only downside about that.
I always talk on speakerphone, but I don't have to worry about, bothering anybody else.
Well, I do too, but if the thing is down here and I'm upstairs,
Yeah.
I don't know how the hell I'm going to have a conversation. I like it because it's not that big and I could just carry it. It actually, it works real nice. I didn't pay much for it either, so.
That's always a good thing.
Yeah, it's got like 5 hours on it or something. It actually has like a built-in flashlight in it and all that. Better than using your phone. Listening to stuff on the phone sounds a whole lot better. Comes through clear.
I'll have like Pandora on my phone. It usually sounds pretty good.
Yeah, no, I can hear stuff good, but with that, you got a little bass speaker and I got a little boom to it, man. Not big, but better than the phone.
So somebody did some kind of video that makes it look like Finkel was snorting something.
Oh, I didn't see that.
That's a band that it said.
Well, he snorts all right, but I don't know what it is.
Well, I'm guessing it was probably whenever he had his cold and kept snorting, so somebody did something with it. I don't know.
Snorting liberalism. That's what he's snorting. Who knows?
Yeah. So I guess might as well shut down before my earbud dies.
Yeah. I'm gonna ready to go to sleep.
Good night to anybody who's still left listening.
Yeah. Thanks everyone who did come by. I guess we'll catch y'all on the next one.
Boom.
I'm so glad we had this time together, just to have a laugh or sing a song. Seems we just get started, and before you know it, comes the time we have to sing.